Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of High in Arizona Podcast. Tonight's comments and opinions have absolutely nothing to do with the sponsors. Now kick back, roll a joint, roll a blunt. It's word to your mother.
Burn my fingertips just to get another hit. Justify all my addictions till I'm filthy fucking rich. All the children are on drugs, diagnosed and then I'll kiss. It just hang me from the billboards out in LA by the bridge. Throwing knives and cigarettes. I probably should change my address. I hope that you die young and pretty, cause this whole world is a mess.
Take 6 pickup.
Marilyn Monroe, isn't it beautiful? Buried by the highway, it's a Hollywood funeral. Marilyn Monroe, you look so beautiful. Buried by the highway, it's a Hollywood funeral.
Hey, we're in the building.
Happy motherfucking Tuesday!
It's Tuesday, y'all.
Yes.
So we have, just to break into, we have a special guest that's going to be popping in on us live right now.
What?
Just, if I'm not mistaken, even
Hang on, what?
jumped
Bring him in.
off a flight and landed.
Wow.
We've got... actually, I will let it happen, but shout out to the sponsors.
Let it happen.
Shout out to you guys for being here.
Chat, man.
Shout out to the chat. Yes, getting it.
Chat blown up already. Look
Yeah,
at
let's
this.
get it. Yep. So we got our sponsors, though, Lunchbox for making this happen. We got Grow Sciences. We got Sweetos, Alien Labs Connected, Drip, Canna Planets.
Damn.
Lots of people out there supporting Leafers, Good Grease Clothing, Neverlow Glass Gallery, Fifth Finger.
Arizona
the High Lounge,
Chiefers.
Arizona Chiefers out there. And here we go.
Oh, what is this? Who is this? What it do?
Stepping in.
How we doing? Look at this.
Yes, we've got Ted in here, Alien Labs. So
Return of the Alien.
Yeah.
Live right here.
Yeah,
Return, the second timer.
exactly. What's
like
up?
that.
Return of the
This
Alien
is the
on
return.
there.
What's up, guys?
Nice.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, stepped in Arizona. What's going down in Arizona that brought you out here?
I'm speaking at an ADA event, which in California is like a disability thing, but here it's like the Arizona Dispensary Association. I think.
Okay, nice. I have heard that they can be testy, right? To say the least. Or
I don't know. I've never done it. Hopefully,
Okay.
I don't think they're going to be testy to me.
okay, nice. Yeah, right.
Maybe they will.
Maybe.
That was hella funny you said that because the first time I heard ADA, I was like, yeah, like the clearance.
Yeah,
shit.
American
They chose
Disabilities,
60.
American Disabilities Act or something.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah, dog. So cool, man. So you've been doing your thing. I saw
Yeah.
hosting events, but recently you were on the Catalyst
Yeah.
interview. How was that? Because that's a lot going on with all that.
Yeah, you know, we go back a long time. He's a legacy guy, and he knows, you know. And I was worried a little bit. I was like, he's gonna try and get a clip out of me, you know. And he did. He got one, but it wasn't bad. It was my fault. I'm passionate about this shit. So when he asked me a question, I was just like, I was hot about it.
Kept 100.
But it was good, man. He's you know, he asked good questions. Like a lot of podcasts I go on, they're not familiar with the legal market.
Okay.
You know, it more towards the trap market and what we've done, our legacy, you know, history and stuff like that. So this was just cool to talk with somebody that knows a lot about the legal market too, which is like what I know. I know a lot about both markets.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been working in both for a long time now, but I'm really familiar with the legal market. That's what I do day to day.
Right,
you
and it's
know?
rare that now that I'm sitting here thinking about what podcasts actually are, you know, put on by licensed owners themselves.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah, exactly. He might be the exclusive one that I could think of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
it's
tight.
more
Shout
like
out.
yeah, other ones are more geared towards, you know, the traditional market, which is where I live. But you know, my work, I feel a lot of times like I'm one of the only people that really live in both. You know,
Yeah.
there's others, but at our level,
Yeah, at scale like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Probably one of the few.
It's hard, right? Because I mean, I watch people out here in Arizona try to get in that have the legacy background and whatnot, and try to break in the industry, and they're the ones that are pushing it and have the best opportunity, I feel, to make it. And you know, you're watching. I feel like a lot of the, you know, large MSOs, the people that are coming in just to make money, struggle with it because, you know, they don't understand the market and I think how to maybe care about the quality. I mean, I'm not
no,
sure.
I don't know if they don't care. I think we talked about this actually our first. I don't know if they don't care or they don't know, because the thing is that at this highest level, like, quality is like, you know, 0.1 millimeter from not quality. Right. It's like there isn't a huge, you know, it's like, oh, this is good to us, and they're judging it on the things that they judge it on. But then when the you know, the 30 people that come to the High Lounge all the time and that are here in the penthouse and shit, they know quality like a little differently.
Yeah.
And you know, it's also something that I don't know if saying I struggle with it is the best way to put it, but like, I think about it a lot. Like, what level of quality, for me, from my perspective, it's like if the general public doesn't really know what quality is yet, which I would say is probably true, it's like our job to kind of show them. So like, I'm always pushing the teams to do better. You know, and that's been, I've been doing a lot of that for the last year. Like, cause you know, there is not a shortage of people that will be like, well, we pulled the, you know, thousands of patients that we can pull in California and they say our quality is good. And it's like, that's great. But like, if they don't know.
Right.
So like, what do you think they're going to think when we come out with the shit that's fucking smoking?
Right.
They're going to be like, oh damn, this what I thought was quality actually isn't.
And that's I try to keep always, like, you know, anytime that, you know, someone comes around and they I try to keep a joint around and match them on that, so that way I can you know, show, hey, this is the type of that I'm looking
that's
for.
really the only
And,
way.
Yeah. Nice. So one of the things too I found out about Alien Labs, I thought that was dope, was that you guys, I don't know if it's that you grow like different strains for the people that are working for Alien Labs, but they get like samples or stuff like that,
Well,
like at the end of the week, or
Oh yeah, the trimmers get eighths, I think. I'm actually not sure exactly.
The
how much
green
they
bags.
get, but they
That's
get
fucking tight.
Only greenback.
Yeah, but what they normally get is like our testers, that because we're always running new strains, but we don't always want to just bring them here or whatever, pop the seeds here, and go straight to a fucking huge batch, you know. You got to come here and grow a little bit and have people test it, see if they like it, you know, see if it's growing well.
That was probably one of the biggest things. So I was working with Harvest and Truly for a long time, and you know, we would have calls with you guys, and like you guys had like a robust strain lineup, but it was always like these dates are moving because we always want to make sure like it's going to be the most top tier before we put it out. And I respected the shit out of that because I think it's important not just to bring it, but bring it the right way. So.
I know you just got off a flight. Do you want to down?
Okay, there we go. So
no,
you're good.
No, after this is done, yes.
Nice.
Oh,
there we go.
Bro, I've learned my lesson from getting too high on podcasts. I just sit here and I say like I have like pretty much 9 words. When I'm super high, like my vocabulary gets limited to 9 words, and like 3 of them are just like fucking shit and piss.
Yeah.
I like it.
My dude, so what's up, man? Appreciate you popping in.
Hell yeah, no problem. You know, I gotta come and hang with my boys on here.
Yeah, that's tight. You know, you had mentioned if it's cool to talk about it, that you got some strains or whatnot. That
I brought some new stuff.
Yeah, that's fucking love right there.
New strains, we like that.
Yeah, man. So I mean, we were wondering like, we're all shit, dude. Ted touched down in Arizona and wanted to slide through. I was like.
I asked, I was like, did we make it?
Dude, did we make it, bro?
You guys really just represent like the same type of people that I would hang out with on my side, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like I've never been, that's why I said it, like I'm one of the only people that's really in both because I am. Like I go to the, you know, I hang out with
you out there
these,
doing
yeah, like that's really, I'm in the fucking boardrooms and then like I go home and where I want to spend my time is this type of place, you know? It's like different. I don't know, people... I don't know. It's weird. It's an interesting thing. We need obviously more of us.
I mean, I think
in those same rooms, you know.
I think that is building too. I think that at least in Arizona, obviously in California, you know, that's been going on. You know,
yeah, no, I see that
going on.
I
But
agree.
out here, I feel like we're starting to build it, and it's cool to see a lot of the groups get together and throw events. Now, I know when we last talked too, you had mentioned that the Gemini out here was smacking, and you said it was
it's
better than one in Cali.
The OZ Kush is too.
Dude, I went out there and I was like, I had to go.
Oh,
like,
you
that was
tried
crazy.
it?
Yeah, I
OZ
went out there and I
Kush?
bought it because I was like, I want to see, you know, and yeah, I was like, this one out here, just like it has like that stronger punch.
Yeah, and the more OG. It's way more OG here.
Wow, I was like, that's cool.
Which like I think we're gonna run some just straight OGs that were, you know, okay in Cali, but like I think they're gonna do really good here.
Wow.
Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to the team out there.
Bruno,
Hey, real quick while we have a second, I got to give a shout out to Tom's Palm. I saw him in the chat. They said that they Arizona cannabis community donated 15,000 bottles of water.
Wow.
So shout out to fucking Arizona cannabis community.
On a record-breaking heat,
Yeah,
you know,
that is insane.
string that
So
we're on too.
15,000 bottles. That's a lot of water. So
That's huge.
that's all that I had to let people know.
Yeah, got to. So what was it like? You were just at that big event that went on in California, the Olympics.
Olympics? Yeah.
Olympics.
That was
that
good.
tight or what?
Oh yeah, that's one of the better events. It's like a real middle, you know, it's half 85% traditional, you know, 15% legal, so it's just right where we like to be.
Nice.
You know, we won Best Thing Smoking for the Z, which was really good. We won a bunch of like second and thirds. I think we're actually the second most winningest Zolympic competitor.
Oh shit.
Zushi, Blue Zushi, they fucking crush.
They're doing
fire
shit right
strain.
now,
All right, I'm glad you brought that up. I have to
Yeah.
ask because I saw you post the jar.
Oh yeah. Those are-
That the $1,000 jar rosin.
Oh,
Okay, well, I mean, you know, not everybody pay 1,000, but I heard it was going for 1,000
for
in
sure.
certain markets.
It
So
was.
how was it?
it was okay. It was probably. It was good.
Wow.
Like, let me back that up. It was good. It was
We got a clip,
good. It was top 5 for me this year.
Okay.
Top
You
five.
know, which is high. I smoke a lot of people's
Yeah.
shit, but there has been some shit this year that should have been. I mean, you know, it's hard. Their price is such a funny thing. Like,
Wild.
whatever customer is going to pay for
Demand
something,
though,
it's like
man.
the
If it's
price.
limited like that, right? It's like art to me. If it's limited and it's, you know, it's hard to get. I see the price continuing to drive up.
Yeah, no, definitely on the hard to get shit. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Sushi is already pretty expensive, but I do want to give a shout out to like some of my favorites this year, which the Gary
Zero.
Z from Surge Cannabis, super fire. That probably I'm close to being sick of Z Terps, so I would say it's not my favorite this year, but like it would be if I wasn't.
Z terps are everywhere.
Yeah, Z terps, whatever. OGZ from Mendoza, I think, is like a Mendoza and West Coast Alchemy is like a more complex version of Z, where like you sniff it and it smells like OG, and then you smoke it and you get that Skittles sweetness. And then we dropped a Dosido TK BX that was just insanely good. It was like OG, smelled like OG, tasted like OG. You don't get that from rosin usually. And then I also tried the Elephant's Growth jar that was like 800.
Elephant's Growth is wild. I've heard.
It was okay. It didn't have the flavor. It got you high as fuck, which is what a lot of people are looking for. But it didn't carry the flavor that the nose had. So those are pretty much my tops of this year so far.
And then, did you get a chance to try their Piatella, the Tenco's?
No, I haven't tried it.
Do you think that
I will though? Those, Tenco's my boy. Those guys, first time I ever went out of the country. In Spain, I forget what year, probably 2017 or maybe 16. Okay. They, took care of me, put me up, anything I needed, and this was like before we were working together, and then, we started working together pretty heavily, and then, I love those guys, so I love that. Tenco, I love Zushi, the branding is sick, the weed is fucking hella good, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah, the branding was unreal. I saw the sushi bar they had set up with the hand rollers and the.
That's not even. They have like this other brand too called Scumbags. It's like.
Oh yeah,
I've seen the bag. I've seen the bag.
But go back to the Piatella. What do you feel about like the technique that's out there, and then how we have Uncle Farms out there saying like that's not the technique?
Yeah, he made it. As far as I know, it maybe he didn't invent it, but like it's in his circle. I think he may have invented it, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to say that. Right. But they pushed it too. They were like the first people I ever saw making it, a few years ago.
I'm pretty sure that he's come out and said that he's invented that tech.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did too.
I think that there's been talk, like obviously before that, who is like one of the grandmasters of hash,
fucking.
Damn, can't
Frenchie.
Frenchie had a tech that I guess is like somewhat similar. I'm not sure, but like this whole Piatella, they're saying Uncle Farms, and now when it came out saying, oh, you just gotta vacuum seal it and put it in a freezer and whatnot or something like that. He's saying like, no, that's not the case. So it's like, what is it then? Like, he is holding
people
on
always
to this.
Damn. Nobody wants to give up their tech like that. It's like your thing,
Yeah.
But it's everyone's now. It's out there, so I don't think it's too much. But I have seen some people like jar up like what would just be the most terriblest thing. I'm like, this is not it.
Piatella, baby.
Yeah, it's like no. I saw this chopped cherry one. I was like, that is like dry sift.
Okay. So check this out. This might be the newest on the streets, though. This might be the newest tech out there. It's called paddle spanking, right?
Oh, okay. No. All right. Relax. They're just talking about this jar.
So, yeah. Have you heard about the hand spank?
Professor Sift and Kaya did a collab together, and on that jar is Bulma juice.
Hand
And on the
spanked.
jar it says hand spanked.
Hand spank, dude.
Spank.
Hand spanked.
So-
Not hand paddle, hand spanked.
Yeah, my bad.
By the way, that's what I was going to give you a dab of. They said
Yeah, that smells really good. Is this like Wilson or what is it? They don't know.
They didn't release that. They didn't release the cross. They just named it.
I love it though.
Yeah, it's
I
really
love
good.
Sift, man. He's a good
delicious.
guy.
Nice.
Kaya
yeah.
Farms too. They crush.
Yep, both of them.
Yeah. So
Look at that.
Come on
That's
with
coming
you.
up with the new terms, man. This is got to
Hand
keep up
spank.
with it,
Hand
dude.
spanked.
Yeah.
you gotta spank those
That's
turds.
some.
That's funny. Well, all right. Let's see what you got.
So
in these
I got
jars
this
here.
is a new one. It's Milky Way Nightshade Dosey number 30.
Milky Way Nightshade Dosey.
That was the keeper. We kept like 5, and then we reran them once we smoked them.
I'm not gonna lie, Nightshade knocks me
Yeah, I
the
was
fuck
gonna
out.
say, I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
that
a little
that made
nightshady.
Wow.
fact
Yeah,
he
Nightshade
does
has been
Nightshade,
one of
he
my
knows
Nightshade
is
Cross
fire.
is really good.
consistently one of my favorites. Nightshade. I'm glad that made it in. That looks beautiful.
Yeah, it has that Nightshade look where it's like a little more notey.
Purple hues in there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Passing it along. Hell yeah.
And then this one is Permanent Marker. This is a connected strain. Everyone, Permanent Marker is not new, but it's definitely like still pretty rare.
favorite.
But that shit's crazy.
Oh man, you can tell. Woo! It definitely has that. Permanent Marker has that, distinct smell. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Permanent
yeah,
Marker
yeah,
smells
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that's that.
The purple to green ratio on these
Put my
noses is
notes in there,
insane.
so faux show.
Wow.
Insanity.
Nice, man. How long you in town?
Just until after that, or I'm in town until like 3 tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Little pop in visit. Check.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do when you pop in like this?
Not much, man. I'll go to the High Lounge. That's the last time I was here when I came here.
That's tight.
Last time I was here I came for my boy's bachelor party. But the time before that, I came for work. I went to the High Lounge, just chilled, eat. I want to try that pizza place that was on Chef's Table.
Okay.
I went to Taco Boy's last time. That was super fire.
Taco Boys.
You talking about Blanco?
Yeah.
Pizza Blanco. Yeah.
Is it good? I feel like it's going to be overrated.
I've heard it's overrated for what it is because you have to legitimately get there like 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. That's
to stand in line before they're even open.
I make pizza at home. I have a wood fire pizza grill and shit. And I'm like,
They don't even you can't take it to go. You have to eat there.
that's crazy.
It's not even allowed to
You're
take
gonna
it.
sit here and you're gonna eat this pizza.
Yeah.
So you sit down and eat it right here.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. Yeah, right. That's fine.
Yeah, that one was my favorite. Nightshade one.
Yeah,
Nightshade
mine too.
Dosi.
You know what? It's funny because the other ones smelled way better. The noses were so much stronger and more unique on those, but they just didn't smoke and they weren't translating. So like, this one is not underwhelming, but it's just like not. But it just smokes, Sometimes that's the one you got to choose.
Right.
Man, yeah, that's got to be fun, man. That's just sitting back and testing
Someone
all of
asked,
these strains that you got popping out.
Yeah, for sure.
They said, is that grown here with Bruno or that's from Cali?
No, from Cali.
Cali.
Oh,
Cali.
I didn't bring it though. I got it right when I got here.
Right when you got here, yeah.
Nah, I love it.
Yeah, we got somebody bringing it over for him,
Yeah,
driving
exactly.
it over.
Don't yeah.
What do you got looking forward to? Competitions coming up or?
Nah, not really for us. Maybe Emerald Cup.
All right.
Yeah, that's a maybe, but
Anything in AZ?
no, not that I know of.
And then I
Is there
saw
one?
a post you made with like 4
Oh,
carts.
PuffCon. It's not really a fucking competition.
Oh,
but
PuffCon.
Nice, there you
Super
go.
pumped on
I told you
PuffCon.
about that one.
Yeah, PuffCon. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
PuffCon's the best event.
Nice. No
PuffCon.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
like
one.
it's cool because they only really invite. Like we've been, with PuffCon since way before they were cool. They were just starting out, giving us these little batteries, and they'd come and buy weed from us,
No
at the
shit.
trade shows and shit.
How they blew
And then,
up.
I became friends with them. And that was, 10 years ago now, and they're the biggest fucking thing there is.
Right.
So PuffCon's cool. They only invite their friends to take part, and it's just a big party.
Yeah, it looks fun.
There's
I know
no
that-
weed sales or anything like that, but like you just go there and you get stoned and
Yeah.
hang out and eat hella good food. The food is really curated. They got a guy on their team that's like really into food,
Hell yeah.
and they curate the best vendors, like all the sick, street
local
food
spots and
trucks,
shit.
all the sick food trucks that are in LA. They have come, and all the sick dessert spots and every sick vendor. There's a bunch of cool vendors. All
Yeah,
obviously
they
all
shut
my
down the
friends.
streets, right? I mean,
Well, their office is in this big building in downtown that they also use to film movies. So it's like it's a big office building that has like a really big backyard essentially, and they have like terraces and all this stuff. And then the backdrop is like downtown LA, so it's like really cool. That event's sick because of that backdrop. Like you're in downtown LA having a fucking weed party,
Right.
Damn.
A hash party, I should say. That's really
hash.
what it is. It's
Yeah,
really
it's true.
celebrating
Stand up
hash.
and
Right?
hard to
represent
beat.
right there. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I can't wait for that. That's September, the end of September, and then also like a couple weeks after that, I'm doing a podcast. This with a really cool guy, Al Harrington. He's an NBA player.
Yeah.
He owns a weed brand, Viola.
Yeah.
Viola, yeah.
I've always, for the last like 6-7 years since I've known him, I've always thought that the way they came into the industry and like they learned that he's always coming to events, like he really cares about the culture and shit. And so he approached me. He's like, "You want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's do it." So that'll be cool. The first guests are gonna blow everyone's mind. It's not gonna be like a regular weed
Okay,
podcast.
so this is your podcast that you're doing with him.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, obviously we'll have weed guests, but like we have like a really cool pool of guests to talk about weed with, in a different way. So.
That's cool.
Him being from the NBA now,
Yeah, that's huge. He will not say this, I bet, but he definitely had a big hand in that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
No shit.
just
Well,
talking,
stories.
you know, with knowing that all the higher ups and talking with them about cannabis and shit. Like he's too humble to say that, but like he's talked. I've been knowing about
That's
know
a long
his
time,
trying for this for a long
Yeah.
time. And
Talking to the
Awesome
right
to
people
have
about
yeah,
it.
just letting the right people know that it can be beneficial and it's not just what sometimes we all often portray that it is, which is just alcohol but better.
Right.
Facts. Yeah, no, you know,
Yeah.
one of the things at the High Lounge that we hang our hat on right now is that we have had no issues. And if we feel that if alcohol was a factor at the lounge, that
Oh,
go
definitely.
7 months without an issue would be unheard of, right? Like, and so with cannabis, we're showing that we can have anyone in the community that wants to come in that enjoys cannabis, and we're all gonna
Feel
sit
safe.
around and,
Yeah.
and smoke and chill. So shout
Yeah.
out to the community on that, man.
There's no bars that don't have issues like that.
Yeah, after 7 months.
I wonder. Yeah, that's a good point, man. Something that you guys should talk about more.
Yeah, we're trying to go for a year, 2
Yeah, if
years.
you go a
and,
year
like,
without. That's
so-
cool. So
yeah.
Sacramento's trying. They've talked about it a bunch. If it comes to fruition, I would definitely want to open a lounge.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't think they've had it presented to them like that. Like, look, you guys' bars Sacramento's hot right now, literally and figuratively.
Damn.
Like shooting, tons
Damn.
of different shit.
No
And
shit.
You don't see that happen around the weed, weed
No.
industry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to keep that moving, and yeah, man, it's been good. Got a lot of events going down. Okay, so I gotta ask, what's coming up with Alien Labs out here in AZ? What you guys?
The vapes, the all-in-ones
Okay.
drop.
Killed it.
It's tough to say. They're delivered, so we'll
Okay.
see what happens.
From there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because OZ Kush was supposed to drop last Friday, and then they hit us up like, hey, we're having trouble getting it to all the locations, and then I saw some people get it, so
Yeah.
it's like, damn, we had a launch date, but this Friday the OZ Kush launches. The vapes are supposed to launch. Don't know if they will or not. Next week, probably at the latest.
Damn.
Some of the homies let me try some, and they're definitely. on
Yeah, they're good, man. I like them a lot.
Thanks for
I
sharing,
smoke the
bro.
fuck out of them. The
Yeah.
ones I posted were the full grams, which come out in California in January, but those will come out shortly after here too. Probably in January, maybe simultaneous launch. But
How long do you have it mapped out? You can do drops on different products like that.
not very long. We're not
Okay.
too great at that. That's
I
like
gotcha.
that's some different type of business stuff, But we've known about it for a long time. People have been asking for the vapes for 2-3 years, since we came to Arizona. So.
Yeah.
But it's just not that easy, man. Like, especially out here, we had to vet, extractors. We got a bunch of things back, and we thought we were settled, and then the quality wasn't where we wanted it to be. So we were like, all right, well, we're not launching those. Had to go back
Good
and
for
vet
you.
more
Yeah.
extractors, and so it has not been easy. In California, it is a little easier just because there's a lot more white label extractors.
Okay.
Out here they don't have all the extractors aren't really set up to like also extract for a company that's our size.
Okay.
It's like, oh, we already have this thing going on that we do,
Yeah.
Cali, I feel like that's been because that's been happening forever. I feel like here now that with the emergence of
Yeah, it's starting to
out-of-states,
happen.
they're starting to, but yeah,
for sure, but it's still hard. So, it was a long road, but I'm
Yeah,
super
the
glad to have them
process.
out. People are gonna love them.
Fuck yeah. Well, shit. Good
Yeah, the
shit,
card
good
I
shit.
got at the lounge was fire.
Yeah, those are really good.
Yeah.
That was Melonade, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
I got the
Melanie.
Melanie too.
Yeah, we did like the first drops like Bisconte, Zeno,
I did get a
Atomic Apple, and
But if you're
Sherbacho.
saying there's OZ Kush, I gotta get my hands on that, man.
There will be. I don't think in the
Bisconte
first
one was
round, but
insane,
yeah, the
too.
Bisconte one's my favorite right now. Well, the Skittles one is my fucking.
I heard I was gonna just say I heard Skittles is
Skittles
coming
one is
eventually.
insane. Oh yeah,
Damn.
Skittles drops here like in November.
Okay.
I got the
We'll be
test
waiting
batch
for that
recently.
for
It's
sure.
pretty good.
Shout out to AG.
So what we gotta do to roll up one of these little
Oh, roll up,
strains?
bro. What you want to try?
There you go. Nice.
Permanent marker, permanent
permanent
marker.
All right.
He's not gonna make the guy drive it back to California.
marker.
you know?
Yeah, I'm definitely not driving this back to California.
Yeah, no
we're
way.
smoking
right?
all.
Yeah, definitely not. We're smoking all here.
Exactly. That's how we gotta do it.
By the way, how was the flight?
Oh, it wasn't bad at all. I like American Airlines, man. That's
Yeah?
what I usually fly Southwest. This is like not because I like it. Southwest is the fucking worst, but the only direct flight from Sac to Burbank, and a lot of places, but I mostly go from Sac to Burbank. I'll go like maybe every other week or something. And then it is Southwest. It's only an hour, so it's whatever. But there's so many things wrong with Southwest. And today I usually do that to Arizona too because it's just easy and you get the points and everything. But this time I went with American and I was like, this is pretty nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, they gave you the whole can.
What?
They give you the whole fucking can.
Okay.
Dude. That alone is worth.
Yeah, because
That alone is worth it. Yeah, Southwest gives you like half of a fucking half of a can.
Little cup action.
Yeah, but American gives you the whole can.
The
I was
whole
like, is
can.
this because of the recession? Like, what's going on?
No, they've been doing
Maybe
that.
that's just Southwest.
Now you travel a lot. You a first class baller, or you be?
No, well, I mean, it just depends. If when the company pays for it, I'm like,
it's like, come on,
I'm like a little like, okay, dude, you got to
gotta travel.
fly. Caleb,
the people know what's
like,
gas.
hey, buddy, But when I fly on my own, I'll do first class. But like when I bring my family, I can't. It's just way too
Yeah,
much.
it's crazy.
Can't do it
how
for
much
everybody.
expensive.
Yeah, we just went to Hawaii and like we did like the one step down from first class, and it was like $1,300 each, and then first class was like $4,000 each, and I was just like, I do not give a fuck for.
By the way, shout out Hawaii. Hope
Shout out Hawaii.
everybody's okay.
Yeah,
Whoa, what
that's
island?
we were on Oahu. It was crazy
Okay.
because we were at a birthday party, like a family birthday party, and somebody's like, "Oh, you guys are going in August? It's like hurricane season out there. Like, be careful." And I was like, "All right, that's weird." Like, I guess it's probably true, but like I didn't think of it,
Yeah.
And then a week later, fucking
It's
Maui.
crazy what's going on with that, man.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Hopefully they get that shit taken care
I saw
of.
Bezos donated $100 million, so hopefully that'll help.
Oh, he did.
So-
That's huge, man.
we
We
got
didn't
money
even.
like that, I guess.
America
There you
didn't
go.
even do that.
Here's
Right.
$100.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Okay. So nice. So breaking it up, we got Rich in here, rolling it up.
Producer of the year.
Yeah,
Shout out
producer of the year.
over here.
Yeah, over here.
Over there in the shadows.
Nice. So we got to get you. Shout out to you guys for showing love to the lounge, sponsoring our Blunts and Bones.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
cool as hell.
That's always a good
We're
time.
now rolling it into a joint contest as well. So joint ops. That's going to
Nice.
be this Thursday, where we'll have just a joint competition and
Joint
raw.
Does that name come from the Call of Duty?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
That was like the first weed thing that I ever remember in a video game.
Bro, and I jumped.
And then they had blunt force trauma. That was
Yes, that one
Blunt
too.
force trauma.
Yeah. Now
which
it's
blunt
like,
force trauma is sick. They're hella
it's like
weedy
Snoop.
now.
What was that?
They have a lot of weed now.
I know, like Snoop. I used to see
Yeah.
like KD's on the fucking. I'm
Yeah,
like,
KD.
I can just buy this KD skin. I was like, all right.
Damn.
By the way, Ted, I gotta give you a shout out, bro, because you called it on the blunt rollers, bro. When you were out here the first time, because a couple people were rolling blunt or joints.
Oh.
I mean, and you're like, damn, this is kind of like California. It's starting to pop out here.
Now everyone's
Arizona
rolling
has got the joint roller
That's what the
community.
contest
yeah.
is. It's like a
Arizona's got the
joint
joint rolling
contest.
community. There's some people.
Yeah,
throwing
I
out
mean,
heat
dude,
out
and
here.
shout out to people with bars. I have a roller in SAC. His name's Christian, and then my boy Jake. He rolls really good rolls, and of course, proper doinks. They roll super
Nice.
fire
Yeah,
fucking
easy
rolls.
Canna selection.
Yeah, we got
AZ
Tanner
Canna
out here.
selection
Tanner
rolls hella
Yonker,
good.
and then we got AZ Canna selection. Jay rolling coat.
Yeah,
that guy rolled that one.
Jay rolled me up a
So there's some
couple.
guys out here
really
rolling
good.
some
Doing it.
K-Dot,
Yeah.
all
Homie
those guys.
Mike.
What's the
Atlee.
one doinks out there in Tucson too, right? What's
Roadrunners.
Rod, there
Blade
you go.
Runners.
There's
yeah.
also a girl in SAC. Her name's She Doinks, and I think that's hella
She
cool.
Doinks?
right, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a dope name.
She rolls good ones too. I don't. Do you guys have a girl roller yet? That's like super fire.
There's Ramey rolls, I think she rolls. I think
Okay.
a couple.
That's
and then
cool,
There's
man.
Atlee.
Oh, okay. So you guys have maybe a little more. I'm sure there's more in in California.
Maybe
too.
there's someone out in Hayden that just don't even know yet.
And that's
Yeah,
what we're
we're-
trying to hopefully on this Thursday. If you're out there and you want to know how to roll these doinks up, come through.
Yep.
We're going to have rollers out there. We're going to have Alien Labs connected out there. We're going to have Raw and Elements. So it's going to be a good ass time. So
Nice. Oh, Raw's coming through.
Raw, and,
your
yeah.
boy Rock and Roll. He was at the lounge, right?
yeah, he came through.
Yeah, I saw
definitely.
that, yeah.
He came through like a week after Burn Dog. So I
You
was
know
just
what?
like,
I just want to let it be known that I was the first.
He said they can only be one OG.
Burner saw me come here and he was like, I'm about to stop by too, bro.
that's what we're doing.
Just been
know the
dealing with that
aliens
our
got
whole
here
life,
first.
bro.
Hey, and I appreciate you, setting us up for success like that. Keep down
Nah,
there.
you guys built a sick spot, so
Dude.
it's no surprise that cool people want to come.
You are the only celebrity I've seen dab at the lounge. So I gotta
Celebrity.
give it up.
That
for
was-
Dab.
He
Yeah.
said that's crazy.
That's right. That's
Just
right.
accept it. Just accept it.
That's funny. Yeah, no, next time that we get you on here for an interview too is now it's not interviews anymore. It's now blab or dab. So it's like we get you on here and the answers that you don't want to feel like answering or give, we add like a 0.25 dab into this huge giant bucket.
But careful,
That's smart. I like
they'll
that.
accuse you
Yeah.
of not inhaling if you take that.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
Now
it's
he's
true.
getting personal.
Yeah,
because
he didn't
it's like
inhale
he
on a
didn't
big
take a full
dab.
He didn't?
He didn't. Yeah.
It was
I
a
can see
fat
that,
dab.
bro.
Don't
Yeah.
believe. I'll show you the clip.
It
Don't
was a
believe
fat
these guys.
dab. It was
Yeah,
like 4
he
G.
did
know how-
Well, you
Yeah.
can't always inhale. You can't inhale everything, so some of the shit's gonna come off, right?
See, a real dabber knows.
Because
A real
I remember
dabber
when people were taking. I remember when that was the whole fucking thing, bro. People were taking like, this guy's doing a 10-gram dab at fucking 8 o'clock at the vet. It's like,
Yeah, it's like-
they would just take like they would get like 2 dabs worth,
Yeah, so what
and
we
the
do
rest
is we
would just
weigh
come
what's
out.
left in the nail here. That's what they
Oh,
think,
Did you
right?
guys ever watch Custom Grow 420 back in the day on YouTube?
What's up, you
Oh, I did.
Jolioli.
Is he alive?
I think so.
I don't know if he is.
How was he going that hard? That
Bro,
question?
You know the one who the one who died that I know of was Dab Tard. Dab Tard.
Oh, Dab Tard here, bro. I shout R.I.P. Dab Tard. Oh, he would
He would
dab
take like
everything,
dab
bro.
and then he'd dump like some coke.
Xanax, crushed up Xanax. Dab Tard fucking ruled, bro. I like getting flippy. He was the first flipper.
Yeah.
I love
Tard,
Dab
yeah.
Tard, bro. That guy made me laugh, bro.
That's insane.
That was back before dab videos were even
Oh,
a
for
thing,
sure.
bro.
He was so early on that, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now we got lunchtime dab
bro.
time.
Yeah,
Dab
dab
Tard,
time. We're out here, you know.
Shout
We're
out.
trying to make our mark out here. Yeah,
I miss Dab Tard, bro.
nice.
I do too, man.
It would just be so funny to see him fucked up dabbing coke with a Xanax bar in it.
He would just he would stay on until he was out too.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just like
Dabbing.
So this is the guy that you asked if he's alive, right?
No,
Okay.
because I feel like the custom girl for that he had long hair and he
Long
wore
hair
like
with the beard.
pit,
Yeah,
pit
yeah.
vipers.
Yes,
Gram
yes.
dab, 2 snaps, and like he was like
Yeah,
one of the
that guy was
first
I think
people
he's
I
still
watched.
around.
Another guy was Apollo Dabs. He was
Apollo
from
Dabs.
SAC. Where
Yeah.
that was like one of the first dudes I met in SAC at a sesh. He was a good guy, but he still is. But he
Oh, yeah,
he
RIP,
dabbed a bunch.
Young King Dave.
Young King Dave.
Yeah, doinks.
Oh, King
Smoking
Dave.
doinks.
Yeah.
We've Sacramento found King Dave.
Yeah, he did.
We blew him
right.
up.
No,
Blew
facts.
him up too.
Is that the first conception of doinks?
We got the number on here too.
No, but yeah.
No, but
He definitely originated doink.
Bringing the doink to the populace, definitely
Yes,
King
that's
Dave.
it. Yeah, right.
We're gonna open up the line real quick. We've got a few more minutes here with Ted. We got Growing is Fun in the building, and then we've got giveaways throughout the night as well.
Some dope giveaways.
But if you want to call up and ask Ted a question, man, we got that number right there on the screen. Give us a call.
I love the call in. I'm doing that, by
Nice.
the way. I'll give you guys a shout out for stealing the idea, but
Yeah, no.
I love it. I think it's
Yeah.
great. You know who does it real good is the therapy gecko.
He does,
Therapy gig. I don't know.
That guy rules.
dude. It does, man.
I have to ask. I have to try to point. Do we have a date for your podcast? Do we know when it's coming?
No,
out,
we're gonna
or-
film the first 4, film and do the audio on the first 4 during the PuffCon. Or I mean, just like I'm going like Wednesday, PuffCon's on Saturday. We're gonna bust out the episodes.
So we'll be seeing it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
It's gonna be good, man. We have really good chemistry, but on top of that, like he's just a really cool dude. He sees it from a different perspective. You know, I came from fucking this. He came from like professional basketball, like just so different.
Yeah.
So.
He's got a
No,
whole
that's
different
cool.
eye to it, probably for sure.
Now, do you think that's gonna? Because I know that when we talked last time, you were interested in the NBA, you know, in cannabis. Now, people, players can invest and stuff like that. I mean, have you had any talks with any NBA players?
No, we you know, we are well known in Sacramento with the Kings players. I'll just say that.
Nice.
But they can't really promote it. So that's the weird thing. They can't promote it. So it's like that would really be like the
Just for the
thing we needed.
Right.
You know, like
The
they can
like-
invest. We don't need that. You know,
Right.
like but to promote that would be cool.
Yeah.
But they can't. So
They
that's
just don't get in trouble.
Until a certain time,
Yeah.
right?
no. I don't think they can.
Okay, I thought it was like that. They passed it, and then like in like a few years.
Oh,
they
that could be true. I don't know about that.
Go and like,
You're gonna start seeing like
represent it.
LeBron OG and shit.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Man.
Get out of here.
Damn.
LeBron OG.
That's gonna
Or
ruin.
you
That's
can
gonna ruin the
sell,
game.
like, doing-
I wonder, dude. Damn.
Please don't.
Oh, wow, because he went G. Oh, wait.
Hey, we got Gary Payton.
because he's
Oh,
retired.
yeah, he's retired too, dude. That's so funny though. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
man? We thought you knew.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That's one of my
lets you
favorite
know.
players.
It lets you know where he's at. Like, you know, like, oh shit, okay, like Jeter's. I got you then. All right.
No, yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't. Yeah, I see.
All right, I got you.
You smoked a joint once.
LeBron.
Yeah,
exactly.
He smoked
Yeah.
the joint once.
Yeah.
LeBron James in the chat goes, I'm gonna get that LeBron OG.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Ernest does dabs. No more celebrity collabs like Travis Scott. We have so much always asking. So many. I've said yes to someone before, and like, it's still going. We did it. We're gonna do it, but it just takes fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of work.
The ashtray you did with the one artist, that was dope as
I love
fuck.
that ashtray.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
I always said though I'll do two celebrity collabs. I've always said one, but I recently added one. But I'll always do Rihanna.
Hey, okay.
Rihanna, you want the
Your
collab? It's
umbrella,
yours.
huh?
You
It's
know,
Fifi,
whatever
right?
you
know what
need.
it is?
But I'll do Peso Pluma too. You know, it's funny.
Wait, who?
Peso Pluma.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to
He follows us on Instagram. He follows Alien Labs. We're the only weed company he follows.
Hey.
And he was in SAC, and I hit him up. I DM'd him like, "Yo, like,
What's good?
What's up?" And he didn't read it. I'm sure he doesn't do his own. I'm sure he doesn't read his own.
The homies
I'm
in
sure he
Hibachi
doesn't
knows
manage his own
Dude,
social.
we'll make that happen. We'll plug that.
Yeah, Peso Pluma. I'll do that. That'd be sick.
I want to connect you.
we're connecting
the homies
that.
at Easy Hibachi, if you've ever eaten the hibachi.
Yeah, of course, I'll-
That spot's fire.
They're close with them. So
Yeah,
let's
we
make it
need
happen.
that.
Hell yeah.
We need the
super
Peso
dope you're
Pluma
tapping
collab.
into that. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I just, we're Arizona and California are similar in that
Yeah.
way, bro. Like we might as well just be one.
Dog, I
you
got
know?
Yeah, we're ready.
I got hella burritos on my fucking playlist. That people.
Oh, me too, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know anything.
I was
I
like,
always have to like
half of it,
look on YouTube and be like, what is this song talking about?
Yes, literally. Like, sick though. Like,
Yeah.
now I know this is.
Yeah,
fire.
now I'm like, oh, this is
I
tight.
Get behind the message.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, we got in the chat. People always asking about the rosin, man. We gotta make sure we ask.
Where's that?
Yeah, Saltless Refinery. We're gonna do some shit, but we haven't grown. We've grown them, but we haven't like test washed anything out here yet.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a test wash, probably be small. Not we have done them before, but we brought
There he is, right in the chat.
the rosin strains that we use in California. Like that's what I was more,
Gotcha.
interested in. So
Like a
we're gonna do a
Cali
little
situation?
test. What?
Like a Cali situation, like running it.
Yeah.
And that, okay. Cool, gotcha.
Indefinitely or whatever. So
Right.
we'll do it. We're gonna do it. I
Yeah.
like I said on here before. Like I smoke more rosin than flower. It's
Bags.
Just don't ever forget about the flower smoke.
No, I never would. That's who loves us, but I know that we have cool.
No, I think he brought over some flavors.
I didn't bring any rosin. I forgot.
Never did.
I mean, the
love it.
delivery driver brought the weed.
Yeah, he brought us the weed.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
What a great guy. Shout out to
He
him.
was right there on the runway.
Yeah.
Is there Uber for cannabis? That'd be crazy.
There will.
Wow, they want the BHO, man.
I know. I got asked that recently. I don't fuck with BHO like that.
But you did have some Elephant Grove BHO.
I
on
did.
your
I still
last
do.
live.
Too. It was good. I don't think BHO is bad.
No,
I just
that'd be
don't
good.
love the high. I think when you make it into a pin, it like makes the high a little better for whatever reason. Probably just the decarb. But the high on just dabbable BHO to me is like a little too racy. Like I don't really love it. Like I love hash high. It's like really high. Like I would say it's high. Rosin is like stoned to me.
Yeah, right. There we go. Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Rosin's close to flower.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Yeah.
So when you're at the house, let's be honest, are you hitting the peak or are you?
Yeah, I hit the peak. I was actually gonna bring some rigs. I know you guys like rigs, and I have a fucking sick rig collection. But
Yeah,
bro, I use the peak.
Dab,
Man.
bro. I'm ready to dab with
Yeah.
you.
I
He's
use the
trying to get
peak.
as much support as he can.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
these guys give me such a hard
Well,
time
okay.
for the quick access.
No,
getting
dude,
the
that's because they
dab.
use this. If you stopped using this, you would not notice a difference.
I agree, guys.
And especially with the new chamber,
The 3D XL chamber. I was
Game
going to bring
changer.
that up when we're talking.
Game changer.
Is
No,
it?
I will
Oh,
agree with you on
yeah.
that. But this guy still doesn't have the 3D XL.
no, but that right there is the
Right,
newest one.
yes.
That chamber's good still.
It
You
is.
get
Okay.
fucking huge
Great.
rips out of that.
I'm a-
But the 3D XL.
But he's
is
hitting it on
different
blue
level.
though, so
Well, no, I have my own
yeah,
custom.
too much.
Yeah.
I got a custom setting now.
That one too.
I got
So
custom setting.
saying that.
And
that's
he double
the next
taps it.
one.
He double taps it. He says, "Oh, I'm getting faded over here."
No, I understand though.
There's
The
no
Puffco is
smoke
great,
there.
bro. Like when
Wow.
I'm
It's like-
gaming or
see,
See, you
anything.
don't ever have to say, "Wow, what happened with
No,
the rig?"
timeout. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, but you say, "Wow, I got so fucking high that my day's
Yeah,
ruined."
exactly.
Yeah, I was high as shit for
I'm
like
sorry,
an hour.
I didn't mean to do
It was
that.
great
He
though.
said, "I'm sorry."
I'm fine with that. You know,
got you.
if I'm in a situation, sometimes I just don't want to go somewhere where I've never been. You know, because a lot of the times I'm at places I've never been with people I don't know. And it's like, damn, when you get high like that,
high right now.
it's like,
That's the worst,
fuck.
dude.
That's the beautiful thing about Lyft and Uber, though, is like you are fucking in and you got to go.
Here, this is more your pace. Here,
I just got to call you.
Yeah, oh,
more your
yeah.
pace. There you
Here
go.
we go.
There you go. Buddy.
No, LeBron,
LeBron.
23 James 6 GOAT. It's a great username, by the way. It doesn't hit as hard, but it hits enough. Like, bro, to say that a terp slurper is what you need to get high is outlandish.
It is outlandish.
You get you can get the exact same effect because your body can't even take all that THC in anyway.
That's
so
why
you could get the exact same effect.
You can't inhale that much.
No.
It's not possible, right?
No, it's not. Or even if you can, you don't get the THC.
No, it's
you know?
actual THC in your blood.
Yeah, you don't. That's why the whole 20 or 30% THC shit is fallacy because you're not getting more THC. You know.
Can we just say THC percentage don't mean shit?
What's going on with that over here? Is that still super popping?
Yeah.
It is in California too, but like I feel like now, if like every bud tender, everyone knows it ain't shit.
It's not. It's not black market knowledge anymore.
The consumer, it's because it's so new rec. I mean, like dog, like at first it's like whatever. Now bud tenders starting to understand and like letting people know. Like I always try to tell.
Just
people,
as long as people start talking about it in that way, like at first, you know, they were like, no, you know, nobody. Whatever, no one gave a shit, but now everyone's like, that isn't the way to buy.
It's a part of the puzzle, but not the main piece. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
It's nice because I think that, and we're just evolving as connoisseurs. Because I think, as even connoisseurs, we're into that THC. Oh yeah, absolutely. That was hot gas right there. Thank you for bringing that. But now we're spreading into terp profile. We want to know the terp percentages and things like that, and so we're just continuing to progress. And I think it's dope. You know, you guys putting it on your labels now. I think that's helping.
The terps?
Yeah, because I think when you guys do that, and there's been other brands out there, but it helps, you know, progress everybody around you. Because like as soon as, you know, someone sees like Monkey Do, right? Monkey Do, they're like, oh shit,
and we got to do it now too.
Gotta have it.
You know, and that's the funny thing about that is even terpenes, like we don't. I think there's like 456 chemicals in cannabis, and like we know what like 50 of them do.
Right.
Damn.
Or like we think we know what they do.
Right.
Wow.
So you do not know. Even the terpene thing, like it's better, and it's like providing like a more, you know, I like to say that they're all pieces of the puzzle, and like the more pieces that you have, like the better that you can see the picture, but we're still missing pieces.
Got you.
Because like you can take Skittles and do a terpene test on it, and it'll basically come up the same as like fucking any other strain.
I got what you're saying.
You know, it's like just different amounts, but like
we
pretty
haven't
much.
pinpointed how to different strains yet, because there's still so much unknown.
Yeah.
This testing though, I mean, testing's gonna.
Testing's getting better for sure. Yeah,
So-
but like if you smell Skittles, like that isn't a terpene that you're smelling.
You say testing's getting better, but at the same time, you got these AZDHS guys who constantly drop news that's faulty.
Well,
Wow.
is it
let's
faulty
talk
though?
about it.
Like we don't know, right?
We don't. Well, I mean, every time that they've come back, it said that that was.
But they're
actually-
testing a different thing.
No, they're saying
You
that
can't test the same thing
because it's been on
because
the
of the
shelf,
nature.
or-
No, because of the nature of testing. Like you're
Destroyed.
Yeah, you destroy it when you test
Destroy
it.
the sample.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
they're
the
taking
same.
this nug, and the first time, and then the second time,
That nug.
they're testing that nug.
Right, right.
The third
Different
time,
results.
they're testing a different nug.
Right.
So you never know until there's like a more robust testing procedure.
Exactly.
And that's what's happening. Like that is what's happening. It's not that the fucking, you know, I love the brand. I know there's brands that I love that this has happened to them.
Right.
And like nothing negative to them. This is just something that happens naturally. It's a growing, living organism. Like things are gonna happen, you know. So no negative things to them. But I have a hard time believing that 3 times now, more, because this even happened before.
Right.
The testing lab was wrong.
It's like when you start calling out the other one. Well, stop calling out the cannabis brand, start calling out the testing.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not even that. It's just that like, these things happen. Like this is part of cannabis.
Well, is it happening in California? Do we?
California
all the time?
is the worst at fucking enforcing anything.
Right.
California's not going out there and even trying to test. So Arizona has that from a customer perspective. Arizona is like better.
Nice.
You know,
So
because
out
they're
there
not
just trying?
testing. At least Arizona's like trying to see if things are clean or dirty, even if they're
Gotcha.
getting it wrong.
And yeah, right. If it's taking them 8 months, 9 months after the fact.
Yeah,
See,
like
that just raises the question: are they just Are they just putting out things to say they're testing? Like, hey, look, we're doing our job. You know?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's so many things. Like I said, man, nothing to the growers. Like, it could very well be that the fucking testing lab is wrong. But what I think is that they're just, you know, because like I said, dude, I see it. We have batches. I don't want to say never in Arizona, but like I can't remember a time where that's happened in Arizona. But we've had batches fail in California for, you know, the exact same thing we do every time. It's like, oh, this one has aspergillus.
Just joking, but
No, we destroy it.
Yeah.
You know.
Question. Now I'm hearing that companies are mixing their distillate in their resin carts.
Yeah, that's pretty much what people do.
Is that fucking common?
Oh yeah.
No shit.
They'll use like fancy words for live resin.
Yeah.
If you ever see fancy words for live resin, that ain't live resin.
Terpenes,
live resin terpenes is a big
there's a certain
sign.
brand called like Noir, and they call it a live resin, but it's distillate with live resin terpenes.
Yeah.
Damn. That's wild to me.
I'm just being honest
Hey,
with you.
that's kind of a fire product though. Some of the best
Lucky
pins I've
Charms
tried
with
are
marshmallows.
distillate terpene mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like the high distillate gives. For me, it gives me a headache. Fucking, it makes me super high for like 2 minutes. You know, so the real live resin is really where it's at. I haven't tried a lot of the vapes out here, but I'm gonna while I'm here.
We
I'm gonna
just
go
gutted
grab
a bunch
lunch.
of pre-rolls, infused pre-rolls last week. Yeah,
Got 12 pre-rolls.
cut them up, man. Checked them out. It's, you know, it was actually a little bit more. It was better than I thought it would be. Actually,
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty shocking.
Educational. You could tell that there was two difference. Like,
Did you guys do Jeters?
yeah, we did.
How was
it? Was
it?
dark inside.
Dark.
So what they have is
That's funny.
there's some companies where you can legitimately, like Leafers and like this company Tumble, where you can legitimately pull out a diamond, like and
Oh,
see,
that's cool.
hey, there's a diamond, right?
Yeah.
And the other companies, Jeter and Stizzy, just had this black shit in there. And it was, I guess that's
Soaked.
their
they're saying it's
infused,
like the
you know, whatever.
infusion. I don't know. I think that's weird.
But
I seen there's a guy in
I don't know.
California called West Coast Connoisseur.
Okay.
West Coast weed reviews.
West Coast Weed
Yeah, he
Reviews.
does the guts. Yeah,
And he does them, but he does them in the name of what's in my pre-roll,
Yeah,
who is
yeah,
the
those are the ones I
original
send
guy.
you.
He was
I
in
send you
Florida,
those.
right? He was
No,
doing the
I
guts.
think he was doing them in
Or Cali?
California,
But he's got.
but he's not here anymore. Yeah, he's locked up.
Yeah.
So his name was What's in My Pre-Roll, and that was the first guy I ever saw fucking gutting
Facts.
recreational
Liberal
pre-rolls and
facts.
posting
Because
them.
pre-rolls have come a long way. Companies used to just throw trash in there.
Oh yeah, now for sure. It's been
Some
getting
do still
gutted.
do.
then you get gutted, bro, and it's
they're like,
it's
wait a
all
minute.
bad.
Yeah.
That's the,
Because he got it at Jeter's and it was bad, bro.
Yeah, that
they
was like
they
one
got
of
it.
the first.
Well, he says they got it taken down. I don't know, but it did get taken down.
Yeah,
so.
it did. Them and then Golani rolls. I don't know if you remember those guys. Golani. It was like similar, same Keith Co. I remember he gutted a couple of those, and I was completely like, I was like, what? Because
I remember him doing Caviar Gold. That was like
Caviar Gold,
that's
Caviar
yeah,
Gold.
which was fucking bad. Dude.
Caviar Gold's still around.
There was like bark in there.
Shout out to What's in My Pre-Roll and West Coast Weed Reviews. Go give those guys a follow on
Yeah.
IG for sure.
And we have a company that wants to do the Ash Challenge now. They saw what we did,
Okay.
and they're like, "Yo, I want you guys to smoke mine, and I want you to smoke everyone else's, and let's do the Ash
Yeah,
Challenge."
Surefire Selections. It was Surefire.
I was like, "Damn,
Oh,
You
facts.
talking
Like
about
white
coming
ash?
on the podcast?
yeah."
Oh
He
yeah.
wants to come here. Which, by the way, I
think-
have some of his shit.
Shout out to
This shit's fire,
Surefire
bro.
from
Yeah.
So-
Shit, I don't know if you've
That's-
ever seen this. This stuff's some gas.
That's not a way to tell if something's good.
just particular.
Right? That's what I
The
said.
shit should burn clean. That's what, and all what it's doing is when it's burning clean is it's thoroughly combusting.
Okay.
Because black black is like not ash, right? It's
Okay.
like
Game me out. No, I mean,
It's like
Pull me
material,
up.
burnt material.
yeah, it's not ash. Ash is like carbon. Ash is white, you know,
Okay.
or gray, whatever. But like black isn't ash. It just means that it hasn't burnt all the way to ash yet. But if something's not burning, like when you're smoking a joint and it's burning black, that means it's not burning all the way through, which is bad. You shouldn't have that. Weed should at the very least be able to be lit.
okay, so you
you know?
still, in a sense, get an idea if it's good or not.
Or
If
like
it's not
resin
burning
ring,
all the way, right?
Like resin.
Yeah, and nothing. You don't really see like good shit burn black.
So you're almost like saying like it's not necessarily.
That's not the only.
It's just like it did
It's
the
a good
cure,
thing.
right?
Yeah, it's like
One
a
of the
good
options.
thing. Yeah, and it's so much stuff goes into it. We have like an R&D team that's been like trying to figure out. I don't like the way people talk about white ash. They're like, oh, it's the cure. You gotta flush. Like it's all these things at once, right? Like and it's our position in this industry to really like figure out why.
I love it, dude. Good for you, man.
So we've been looking into this a lot. We have this like ash smoking machine that we like can capture, or we have cigarette. It's like a cigarette smoking machine, you know, but it's for joints. And you capture the ash, and then you can send it off to have it analyzed, see what's in it.
Yes. Oh my God, I got one for you though.
Yeah.
You can add into this because this is one I've wondered for a minute. When people use a lighter, like a Bic, or when they use a torch.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're disintegrating that weed when you use a torch, as opposed to like just like, you know, heating it up with your lighter. So
yeah,
I've been
the
wondering.
cigar industry, they figured that out, bro.
Huh?
The cigar industry figured that out a long time ago.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. They use a torch, you know.
See, fuck.
Yeah, I knew it.
But because what you're saying may be true for that first,
For the cannabis though.
for that first millimeter or two or centimeter of the joint, it probably is destroying it. But it's also starting it hotter, so it can naturally burn better.
So now
maybe for
on a
bong
blunt, yeah, I'm talking about a bong
relight.
rip though.
Oh,
Bong rips hemp wick.
Yeah.
hemp wick is probably the best, dude. It's funny. I bought a bong after some Emerald Cup. I was like, I haven't smoked a bong in a while. I'm gonna buy one. I fucking hit it with a fucking lighter, and I was just like, this is dog shit.
Damn.
How did I smoke a bong?
Dude, it's hard.
It's hard as fuck.
It's hard.
And then
No.
there's those people that have those sovereignty lighters that are like,
Oh, but that was the best way that I found to do it.
No
because
way.
you're not getting as much. Exactly.
No,
That's
I
my
think
point.
it's because I think the lighter, like a Bic lighter, can't really burn the flower that good. So you're getting the same thing that you're getting in the joint, where a bad joint won't burn through because of the flower. You're getting that green to
That's
black.
why you have to go
I
back
don't
in
know.
with the
But if you hit it right with the
Sussy.
torch,
Look,
you torch it right away.
I get it. You guys can take bigger bong rips and it's cool.
Oh my
If you want to
God.
be
The science behind
You wanna
it.
be
Yeah,
close with it?
exactly.
Oh,
Tune
I
into
don't think so.
Mythbusters to find the real answer.
Yeah, the herb iron is good. Somebody said the herb iron. Yeah, the herb iron.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Definitely.
But that again is just burning it thoroughly. So that
Right.
brings us closer to the torch. Yeah, lighter can't do it, dude.
Classic. My man, I appreciate you coming in
Yeah,
and
anytime,
kicking
man.
it.
Thank you.
People out there gonna be fucking. How long you kicking it?
I gotta go soon. Or what time is it? I don't have to go
it's like
soon. I need to go
5:20.
check it. Oh yeah, no, I just need to eat, dude. That's really it.
That's
Where you
all
going to
I
eat
gotta
then?
do.
Chuck box.
I don't know where. Oh wow, dude!
Right.
This is the penthouse, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a girl out there
That
cooking.
was actually up by surprise.
why
I didn't know that.
why am I in
Yeah.
here?
We'll probably get a plate.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
All right, let's drop in the link. Some Arizona music. I think Wookie said he's got something lined up for us.
Shout out to my people out there, fucking holding Arizona down for the real smokers.
Hey,
You know,
Shout out to you.
you guys are the connoisseurs. Fucking.
Thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Man.
Yeah, definitely.
We know we want that dab. I
You're
got you.
part of that. Shout out to you, though. So.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I'm at part of the Arizona. Like I know we got new brands coming out soon that are good, my boys.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Project
hey,
Pat?
we
said
came
we still
first. There would be I think there would be a little bit of it, but I don't think this market would be so like ready to jump into if we never came.
Oh,
Like I see a lot of California brands now, and it's
agree.
like, hey, well, I've seen some California brands not doing it like we do it.
I agree.
But
I agree.
when I think I see other states and I'm like, oh, it just takes like a couple players to go there, and then other people are like, you know what? If those brands are making it there, then we can
We
too.
gotta
so.
be there.
I do think that you did proof of concept.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you
what it
came
was.
out here and
Oh,
knocked
yeah,
it
that's
out.
very true.
And I actually now, if they don't come out and do it like you guys did with building your own facility and bringing people out and like setting it up for success like that, I don't think.
No, they did. I mean, Project Paxco in
And they
general,
are.
they are. They got. I visited their grow. You know, those are all my boys. Like,
Yeah.
I visited the grow. All the people out there care about the culture. Like it was a really good place to be. They're gonna have good weed.
No, we got people out
Nate,
in here
James,
with Project
Back Home
Packs that come through. We got
Cultivation,
Jack
Bobby
on the
Bags.
squad. So
Thank you.
Yeah. But I mean the Arizona guys, like
Yeah.
the California guys, like they're my boys. But
Yeah, right.
the
Yeah.
sick thing that I was really taken aback by was how the facility that they're growing in or that they took over or whatever. I don't know exactly, but
We should see that before, bro.
it had people and growers in there that cared about the plant. That were already popping to 6 seeds. They fucking cared about quality, like they already did. So it was just a really good match.
See, that's what we fuck
Fire.
with. People who fuck with quality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
you're known
Exactly.
for, so I
Hell.
appreciate that.
My man popped in here. Appreciate it again. We're gonna get into some tracks right here. I believe we got some Kaleidoscope Kid laid up, so we're gonna pop that in here. We'll be back. We've got RJ coming up, Shake and Bake, and be right back.
Fire.
pocket. Lucy was a runaway, she dropped out of college. Her mother named her Faith, but she changed it when she got to California. Case in Hollywood will only make you famous for all the wrong reasons. I call you when I'm dead. It's impossible to breathe with the monsters in my head. So what's stopping you from steering the car into the fence? And you're talking and you're sleeping, you always were a mess. So proceed with caution. It's also exhausting, and it never rains in sunny Southern California. No vacancy here. Take me across the globe and play your guitar. They killed the radio star. Here we go. The internet killed the radio star. Here we go. The internet killed the radio star. Here we go. The internet killed the radio star. Here we go. The internet killed the radio star. You're spiraling out of control. Rinse me out, pour me down the drain. Rinse me out, pour me down the drain. Yeah. You're spiraling out of control. Rinse me out, pour me down the drain. Rinse me out, pour me down the drain.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
We're back. Don't worry, I covered it.
We're
I
back in
didn't know
this.
what's going on. That's
We're
a
back
big
in
ass
this.
blunt, guys.
Yeah, you probably saw what we were talking about. Probably saw what we were talking about. Big ass blunts. You remember we were talking about how Trap Culture had that event, and we were recommending other events, right? We recommended the Belly Flop.
Bum, ba, da, ba. You know it, dog. I'm gonna win that shit. You don't even know.
The Belly Flop is going down this event, so this is the trophy. I'm gonna be out there judging.
Leave it here, bro. I'm gonna win that shit.
Paul thinks he's gonna win it.
He said just
No,
leave.
do you not see this thing?
I mean,
I
dang.
put hours into
You
this
guys gotta
bitch.
come
All
through
right.
to see though.
So we've got our guy in here. This is no longer a two. Thank you for being patient, my guy RJ in the building. There we go. And then just make sure we get the mic up a little bit closer to you.
I got you.
There we go. There we go, dog.
Yeah, I don't need headphones.
No, you know
There are
what?
some right
The
there if you
lines haven't even been popping like
Well,
that.
let me
so
know
think
if I
we're
do.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're in the building. Thank you for coming in. Growing is fun. The name is known here in Arizona. You've got, roots, history. And, one of the things that on the podcast that we've done is we've acknowledged the licensed side of cannabis a lot here because obviously they're doing the giveaways. They're, more open to talking about, cannabis because they legally can grow it and
They're
things like that,
allowed to
right?
talk about it,
You
yeah.
know? And so it's hard to talk about it on the legacy side, and because obviously it's we're trying we'll darken the screen if we want to put a logo on the screen, or if we want to put the camera down like we had with Arizona
dude,
growing. No.
That's
I mean, but
not-
just letting them know out there,
Yeah.
like, hey, we want to represent, because I think that Arizona, with cannabis has, we've always had pockets of really good cannabis, and I want to hear those stories. And so what's up, man? Thank you. I'll start.
Well, we'll dive in. We'll see how far we dive in.
There it is.
Exactly. Because like I said, man, we came from hiding our faces and shit, just like you just said. For so long, it was something that we didn't really put ourselves out there. We put a brand out there. We put the best flower we could grow, which turned into the best extracts and all the things,
Mm-hmm.
And after, I think I'm going on 12 or 13 years now out here,
Right there.
so, yeah.
So 12, 13 years growing, and did you always feel like you grew the best genetics, or was there a time where you just popped seeds that weren't worthy of what you would grow today?
Very quickly, if you really dig into growing and have anybody that's giving you good advice, which is something I love doing too, is teaching, helping everybody grow better, all that type of shit, So very quickly you'll learn that you want the clone only, you want shit from the breeder, or
Okay.
you want to be in a relationship with the breeder. I got on with Scott Reach from Rare Dankness really early. That's where my Star Killer came from. Some of the strains we're really well known for.
What are those strains too? Let's talk about the strains that you feel that in your history, people are gonna say, "Oh man, that strain from Homie was." sick."
So Kosher,
Kosher Kush, yeah.
Skywalker OG were some of my original favorites. Prior to that, I remember the first time I went and grabbed cuts. I was scared as fuck driving in my car with 12 plants.
Where'd you grab them at? Was it here or was it in Cali?
Dude, some dude on the fucking northwest side, yeah.
No shit.
And
What was the
had-
cut? Where cost back then? What was your first cuts costing?
My favorite was Master Kush.
What did it cost you though?
Oh, not shit. I mean, it was like $15 a cut or something.
No shit.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
There it is, man.
And what's funny is that's what it's getting back to. Like in my day, I can tell you, I've bought cuts for $2,000 for just one genetic. It might be more than one cut, but it was one of those things that you were buying into the genetics. You weren't buying cut to cut. You weren't buying plants. You were buying
Okay.
the genetics.
Right.
Because we all know if you have the right genetics and you know how to clone properly,
Then you're running.
then you're running. That's
Right.
yours now. Yeah.
When was the first time that you considered that like you should have a brand? Like, right? Was it like,
When I launched Growing is Fun, pretty much,
Yeah.
I started to see that I sort of had a green thumb. I didn't know that I had. I hadn't grown, especially cannabis in the past. At that time, I had been asked to consult a garden just on the side of a vertical style grow, and it's because I had a lot of talent in engineering and building things and plumbing and this and that. So it's one of my favorite parts of growing is I got all these aspects of what I like to do all in one thing.
Okay.
So it's always rewarding me in one way or another, helping people, doing all that shit. So, yeah,
nice.
super fun. So, yeah, the first time I saw plants growing, cannabis plants growing, I remember thinking, like, it gave me the same feeling as jumping out of an airplane. Or,
No shit.
I grew up dirt biking and doing 100-foot fucking BMX, semi-pro for a little bit, all that type of stuff. So
And this is what year was this when you started Growing is Fun?
probably right before we passed medical.
Okay, so like 2012,
9,
11?
10.
Oh damn.
Well, we
was it like
passed
that?
medical
Yeah,
11.
20, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's when we all got our cards at first. Remember that? You get your medical card, and right
Yeah.
at the bottom it said authorized to grow.
Yeah.
And we're all looking at each other like,
What?
this
Holy
for real?
shit!
Yeah,
I got.
like, let's
You
go.
remember it was just a piece of paper at first, right? Remember that?
It was, but you got your card in the mail,
In the mail.
right after that. Yeah.
Okay, so were there other brands around you that you were seeing in Arizona that inspired you to do it, or were you in a sense kind of like out there forging your own path and
That I can't tell you that I could even come up with a brand from that time
Gotcha.
that was established in Arizona. I don't remember any brand. Like I knew people out of town. I grew up going over to Cali a lot, so I had a few connections out there, and that's where, for the most part, I'd go grab these, like I said, select cuts from the breeder. And that's what really put me on and taught me a lot is like, we spend what, a minimum of like 90 days, 110 days to take a plant from a little baby clone or a seed to fruition between drying and curing, right? So, that's really where the whole aspect of proper genetics make all the difference, for sure.
Pause for the cause. Go and pause and hit that blunt, man. We're right now talking to RJ. Growing is Fun. Shout out to the sponsors that have put this together for us. Lunchbox, of course. Make sure you get out there to Sonoy to check them out in wine country. Get you some. Grow Sciences. Go show them some love. You can find them. And I believe they're dropping at True Leave on Friday.
Yes.
So shout out to those guys.
Yeah, boy.
Sweet O's. Go check those guys out tonight, actually, doing Munch a Bunch at the High Lounge. Should be starting in a half hour. Those guys are going to be with ATL Wings. Shout out to Drips Oils or True Med. They just blessed with a nice stash so we could be smoking while we're on live. So shout out to those guys. Alien Labs and Connected. Shout out to Ted for popping in here tonight.
There we go.
That was love right there. Canna Planet, Neverlow Glass Gallery, Good Grease Clothing, Arizona Chiefers, Fifth Finger Origin, Leafers, True Infusion. Man, the scene in the industry is supported, man. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you go show them some love.
Yeah. I sat with Matt for a minute earlier. He gifted me some flour we can roll up for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Your relationship with Matt. I know that
We have a long standing relationship.
Yeah.
Little up and down here, but I never like to burn bridges, and he's always been a great dude, one of my best friends for sure at the end of the day.
right, because you
Yeah.
guys actually he was a part of Growing is Fun, right?
So yeah, when I kind of got on, I went from my house, my boy's house, to multiple houses. And then we decided to go into, you know, a warehouse, and that's when I got with Matt.
Okay.
And that's when shit really popped off for sure.
And it was you, Matt, and
Shreddy. We're gonna call him Shreddy. Shred Master Funk on Instagram.
There it is.
Shred Master Funk.
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
That's
So
nice.
we were Growing is Fun collective.
Okay.
So under
Nice.
the caregiver laws, you know, we're always trying to do it the right way. We're always trying to follow the rules per the black and white that was written.
Right.
But that, you know, that didn't end up working so well. But you know. it
No, I
is
mean,
what
you
it
guys,
is.
I don't know, it's hard to say.
It worked well until we got in trouble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And now, was that because the changed, like, the laws where you couldn't grow? Because, like, I know at first we were all able to grow, but then they changed it where... Or no, yeah, but then if you were so close to a dispo, you couldn't. Is that what
So
happened? Was that
that's
the transition,
what we
or
the 25-mile rule.
was what got you guys?
Right. So no, our patients were, as we thought, patients that were outside of that 25 miles. That allowed you to be a caregiver for them, and all that. But you know, as is everything in what we do, it's kind of a gray area. You know.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
for forever we operated the best we could in that language, but it wasn't technically black and white. So at the end of the day, I mean, we all came up. We had a huge following as GF Collective, and you know that somewhat got fucked up by somebody. You know, nobody that any of us really know to this day, but somebody that they sold us a bunch of patients that weren't actually in the right 25-mile area.
No shit.
So that's kind of the
Almost
downfall.
Like some setup shit, or
Sounds like it.
It was shiesty. I mean, yeah. It wasn't so much the setup, because this dude I'm referring to got in, I think, more trouble than we did. So
Okay.
it is what it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He made a mistake. He was trying to kind of just cheat, you know. So yeah.
I mean, it was wild back then because you even had the doctors who were like, you'd pull up and you.
And that's where a lot of that came from. Is
Yeah.
the doctors selling you patients and
Right.
stuff. You get on with the doc that year after year as a caregiver, they recognize you recognize them.
Yeah.
And you know, that went on for sure.
I know, because I was running cards through the smoke shop for a while. I
Yeah.
had this like doctor that would pull up to the smoke shops
Yeah.
and we'd bust out like 12 fucking medical cards.
Spend 10 minutes with you.
Yeah.
It's cool for him to sign that off,
So
and
it
you're
was
good
wild
to go.
back then for
crazy.
sure. Oh yeah.
And then they'd identify all the people outside of the 25 mile,
Damn.
which the DHS very quickly figured that out, and they spread that bubble out where I think it became about 5% of Arizona was actually outside of the 25-mile rule. So
They're probably looking at these reports like,
Yeah,
how's
we're not making-
100,000 people living in fucking some small ass town?
it doesn't take 100,000 people. It just
No,
takes yeah.
But what I mean, because like obviously like the more that dispensaries opened up, the less opportunity there was to say where you were living. And like I remember like, cause I mean shit, I had a house going, you know what I mean? And like so we had some like little ass town, and we were just saying some little ass apartment complex.
Yep.
And I just remember like how many other motherfuckers are saying the same shit, you know what I mean?
Plenty where,
Yeah.
especially if it's the right spot. Yeah.
That's what AZ Grow to Smoke in the chat saying. They were like, you were growing mad weight for people and giving them just a limit, the good old days.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying that the 25-mile rule never applied. That's obviously not true.
Well,
Obviously
it
did.
applied in some way or another, but at the end of the day, if they want to come get you, they can come get you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That the
Yeah.
gray area of is if you get on their radar, it's too late at that point in time. They can find any avenue to come get you.
Yeah. So
Sounds like in Arizona, you either get fucked by the cops or fucked by somebody coming in and stealing your company.
or now corporate.
Pretty wild. You gotta muddy waters here. You gotta watch out.
It's interesting. I mean, the only way that we're really gonna see a change is if it federally descheduled, you know, and they allow for. Look at Vermont. Like we talked about it last week. Vermont allowed for you to start a business in your garage and it be cannabis.
Yep.
Shout out to Vermont for doing that. Yeah, because like most businesses start out in your garage, right? In your spare room and things like that. Like, yeah. So they said, like, yo, like, we're gonna allow you to start out basically a home grow in your basement or wherever it might be, and like,
It's like any business.
Look at Thailand. They gave everyone a plant.
That's
The government gave everyone a plant.
Store in Thailand now.
I forgot we're giving away plants tonight.
Oh yeah. I didn't know the timing to bring it up.
And I gotta set that up for you guys.
Now,
but
also though, our guy
I'm
has
gonna help you
plants.
guys out.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna help you guys out with that.
If you grow, tonight is your night.
Yeah.
Do we have any raffles
I'll
or
give a
giveaways
fuck if
going
I
on?
win,
The
no one's
chat was
getting it.
wondering.
We'll do it. Let's bring all the giveaways after the interview here.
After
just
the
so,
all right.
no
Tune
doubt.
in, chat. They're coming.
unless my man here wants to bless anybody out there listening with some clones or anything like that, obviously you have that right to do it. So.
I mean, dude, that's always been a thing for me. Is I want to put people on. That's what I said. Like my favorite part of this has always been teaching.
Yeah.
You know, helping everybody get to where I got because I had the proper resources and, you know, that made the most sense. So.
Yeah, because now, so you with the legal market, you know, I've known that there's been attempts to start a grow out here. So I always like to talk about, you know, when I can with people who have actually been in the industry to try to rally, to try to, you know, open a brand or whatnot, because it's interesting, right? Like this is like
tough though, dog. It's
right out
tough.
here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like because like
I call it a limited license model or a pay to play model, and if you don't have that 15 million,
15.
so that's for a piece of paper that says you can go open your spot, that spot, as long as it fits in. You know, you're this amount of square or feet away from a school zoning. Yeah, exactly. So say
Yeah, start your own. Like,
yeah.
Like not
so if you want to go
attached.
open a dispo, or what I usually do is I'll operate a management contract. You know, that's how. You know, I was a big part of Grow Science's following, but at the same time, like I can't really credit myself for much that Grow Sciences has done. You know, Matt took that to the next level after, you know, all the trials and tribulations we went. Yeah.
So well, to bring that up too, you know, so with you guys at Growing is Fun, you built this large, you know, following for having great cannabis. You guys get rated, and then out comes Grow Science from that same like network, right? So,
Yep.
Was there any other companies that spawned from that network of Growing is Fun?
No.
So just
Not at the time.
okay.
So I can shout out, and now I'm proud to say, the company House Exotics.
Okay, shout out to those guys.
Yeah, that was a company that I founded. I literally built the look like I had that from top to bottom. Matt and I sat together, and he's like, you know, it's tough to start this shit for under $1 million, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I gave myself a goal, and we went and did it, and we, you know, we built that company. Unfortunately, there was you know, once again a kind of shady partner involved. He started embezzling money, and he's now we don't know where he is.
No shit.
And that's not referring to anything bad, but
Okay, it's not like
he took off.
Yeah, we no longer know where he is. Like 6 feet deep.
He took
No, he's
Okay.
gone.
no,
Like,
yeah.
He's gone. Okay.
It's not.
He's out.
He's out of town.
Oh,
he's
he's out of
not.
town.
He's not gone.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's not
he's still got
6
a
feet
salary.
under
He's on
anything.
vacation.
Okay.
He's yeah.
He's got an
And
Instagram.
well, not
no.
What he's
No,
saying
shit.
is,
No.
I'm not fucking.
So
Yeah, basically.
no.
Okay.
And,
He was like, wait a
He ran off with the bread.
what was really cool is we all went out to MJ BizCon in 2018, and he had introduced me, this third partner had introduced me to now one of my good friends, who is now I guess you'd call him the CEO or the main owner of House Exotics.
Oh,
So
okay.
I watched that company get taken away from me, and at the time, you know, the legalities were shifty, where I didn't have much,
You could do.
you know, I could do about it. But, you know, long story short, my boy gives me a call, like, going on maybe 7-8 months to a year ago. Yo, RJ, I'm back in town. Guess what happened? I got House back. So, you know, shout out
rallied
House
you?
Exotics.
There we go.
Fucking,
Are you gonna have anything to do with House Exotics?
in some way or another. Yeah. I always help my boys out. I want to help everybody out. And that's a big thing. Like, I've gotten taken advantage of a lot in this industry. You know, this commercial side, the pay to play,
Yeah.
the corporate
It
shit.
seems like a lot of them want to just bring you in. They want you to set them up, and then they want to fit you
Sawdust.
out.
Yep. Take everything, take my genetics, SOP it, and then,
See, that'd be different if they said it was consulting,
If
right?
they don't, they bring you on as part of the team.
well, and that's my mistake, is I've operated as a consultant for years.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in this case,
Y'all take me in.
I trusted some people that I'd consulted for a couple years, and that's what became, you know, this said incident. I'm not gonna allude to much more than that, but
Okay.
you know, it's one of those things that it's not fair at all, and you know, you get a lot of false promises, you get a lot of this and that, and if you truly take a company and turn it around that significantly, you know, we're going all the way to rebranding it, all the things.
Damn.
You should be recognized for that, if that's what it was. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex out there saying they're playing themselves. Keep pushing.
All right, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know Alex very well, but I'm assuming it's the Alex I think it is. And
Solventless
Solventless.
Refinery.
Yeah.
oh, then fuck yeah, I know
There we go.
Alex. Yeah.
Nice, man. So you're now you've been like when Sea Green. Let's
Yep.
give some shout out and love
Yeah.
to them because I
We
mean they've
brought
been
a
helping
couple
people.
to sticker on it.
There we
See
go.
again.
There we go.
And,
Yeah, because they've been helping a lot of people out here in Arizona. Grow that fire.
Yep. And that's our model over there is, I love Nate and Grower's House, love a lot of the dudes that have helped me come up for sure, but Sea Green was that spot that I could always come back to, get the hookup, get the knowledge, get what I needed to do what I do the
Yeah.
best.
Nice. Let's talk about what do you think is the best medium? Let's help some people out there that want to grow.
I was actually watching last night. I was watching Blum and Maz on here. So
Nice.
Matt and Maz.
Yeah, the Matt and Maz chat.
I'll come on with Matt and Maz. I'll get
There you
both
go.
those motherfuckers to come
Nice.
back on.
I
Yeah.
tried to reach out to them to get around too.
I
but
love
they've been
both those
ducking
dudes,
lately.
and yeah, we'll all come back
Puzzle
on.
piece we needed.
Maybe
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
make it all click.
I'll do my best. We'll see.
There we go.
Yeah, but no, those are my boys, and Maz was such an incredible part of building one of these same brands I'm alluding to, and he really was the key part of building that lab, designing it, pioneering all of this that was, pretty much already pioneered in Arizona by Matt and Grow Sciences, by a couple people, but
Yeah.
he was and is one of the best hash makers I know.
There it is. Look at that.
Mozzie, yeah.
Paddle
What is
press.
he now?
Hey, do you
Yeah,
think
I was say Mozzie Meltzer, now he's what, Paddle and Press? Or
is it? Let me ask you this
Hash
though.
Paddler, yeah.
Is it Maz's paddle or is it Maz's water that is the magic?
Neither.
Miles.
It's his attention to detail.
Okay,
for
nice.
sure.
There we go. Hey, look, we got a Smirk in the chat right now. Shout out
Yeah,
Smirk.
Smirky. That motherfucker definitely was one of the biggest parts of Grow Science's build up, for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
I gotta credit him for that, no doubt. We didn't always get along. Cheers, bro. But yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
you know, hey, when passionate people
Yeah.
come together, you know,
And we both understood that we were in different places at that time. So
yeah, that's cool, man. He's now doing his thing, right?
Yeah.
With Legends.
yeah, exactly. And he is a super talented dude, man. Like I would ask him for help if I was building a grow. I'd have him over to help me.
No shit.
Yeah,
Shouts,
no
man.
doubt.
Matt,
Yeah.
Matt says there's no one in this chat or listen to this podcast I can train or plants like RG.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thanks, man.
There we go. They got
Love
Matt
you,
in the
bro.
chat.
Man's got receipts in the chat. Smirk.
Yeah.
There we go.
Matt.
Yeah.
That's very
Gas
cool, man.
Pump, everybody.
That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to have you on.
This is
because
my
I know-
boy, Gas Fun Farm, Berto.
Shout out gas pump.
Yeah.
See murders in here saying you got
Yeah.
fire, and they also said the DeFi edibles were gas.
Yeah. So that's more my little bro. I helped him build that company, and you know he took the reins. He was more or less the one that knew how to fucking do the more important part. You know, the pate de fruits that we make is a very tough gummy to make. It's not actually a gummy because it doesn't have any gelatin in it. So that's why we can call it vegan and, you know, gluten free, all the things. You know, we use only the simply best inputs in that company. And my little bro Steven is the reason for that. So
That's awesome. Shout out
yeah,
Steven.
super
Dope.
cool. That's why I'm repping Defy today. Yeah.
There you go.
I saw that.
Showing
I
love.
saw somebody put in the chat. So.
Yeah. No, and we've always collabed with Matt and GS. We've always been their hash gummy maker. So any gummy you've had from Grow Sciences, for the most part, I can't say any gummy, but most, 99% of what you've seen on the shelf, the hash rosin gummies, that was Matt supplying Lil Bro with product to make this specific gummy.
Those are some of my favorite edibles. Glass jar. And
Yeah.
I remember getting the code jar. A few things I could get, snacks and stuff.
And a lot of what we put into that was foresight into rec and stuff like that, where we were getting ready for, specifically the fact that every single edible you make in a batch has to be within, don't quote me on this, but I believe 10% variance of how potent it is.
Milligrams, okay.
We go for under 1%.
Oh wow.
So, the way we make these edibles, or he makes these edibles, is always ensuring that we have the ability to make, out of 1,000 or 2,000 pieces, you pick 5 out of this big guitar cutter square,
It'll be same dosage.
same exact dosage.
Damn.
So it's truly medicine. It's truly usable in that way. Yeah.
That's what the market
Yeah.
needs, and that's what quality is like true meds. So I appreciate that.
Hey, don't thank me, thank Lil Bro. Yeah, Steven, shout out to 5 for sure.
There it is. Matt in the chat, 2013, he used to get intoxicated as fuck and load cartridges for concentrated farms. And dude would complain when he got the carts. They were all different levels.
You gotta cause shit, huh?
We would
Where you
disagree, and he would
fucking-
send us a pic, and it was like a fucking bar graph every.
Matt shooting shots in the chat. Oh
That's
god.
funny. Yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's the.
Shout out Concentrated, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
He was always
Yeah.
trapping, doing other
Hey,
things.
him and Lax Lounge, big part of it, right? Out there pushing.
Yeah. He's my
Shout out
boy.
to Ernie, man.
Yeah, I almost wore one of his pendants. He hooked me up with. and pretty much just forgot. But it's one of my favorite pendants. It's one of the Hunter S. Thompson. I forget the glass blower. I'm not gonna be able to think about it in a minute, but yeah. If he's on here, he shout out the glass blower on that. That shit's dope as fuck.
When you guys like when it went licensed and whatnot out here, and I know that like with whatever happened, but did you expect it to get to this point with licensed cannabis, or is it not meeting your expectations at all? Like, or did you have any?
I can't say I had a lot of expectations, but it sure as hell is letting down those expectations if I ever had any.
Okay.
And year after year, trusting certain people or whatever you want to say, my expectations have been severely let down. And that's why I moved back to Sea Green and moved back to like the home grower, and like we talked about, I want to collab with you on that, help everybody grow their own properly.
Yeah, we want to collab and
come through.
Start something.
We'll
if
teach
you're,
you, get you some fucking cut. Yeah, all this
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you're interested in growing the reefer out there, you want to get your home grow going. RJ and I will pull up and make magic happen for you guys. Let's grow.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely different levels, right? I mean, there's fire weed, but then there's that fire weed that you do yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like that, when you make salsa from your own garden.
It's funny you say that.
You
Yeah,
can't buy that shit.
I agree.
You can't buy it.
I have severe stomach issues, and one of the main reasons that attracted me to smoking weed in the first place and flipping packs before I started growing and stuff was the fact that like I could supply what I wanted to smoke.
Yeah.
And then, after you buy too many packs, it's like if I can do this myself. And cater to the exact right strain I want.
Yeah, it's amazing. Actually, I've harvested 5 times since we went rec out here, and I had more misses than hits. But the 2 hits that I had, man, it was a beautiful thing. I was proud of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. We'll make it hit every time.
There we go.
Because
there we go.
And that's the thing about Sea Green too is dope. Is like we're right here. We're a couple miles from ASU, so
Facts.
we can always be there for you. Any one of my guys is that educated. Any one of my guys can help you find exactly what you need, and we're not a store that's based on sales. Like, we're a store that's based on a vibe, based on helping people, based on getting you where you want to be, like that.
I love this, and we have some breaking news in the chat. We're hearing right now from live breaking news. Matt in the chat is saying that you guys are going to have a limited edition drop early 2024.
What?
That you and him are growing. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
I am not sure. Yeah, have him call in.
There it is. Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Call in, man.
That's the way. I like
Have
that,
him call.
right?
Let's
Call
hear
in,
this.
dude.
By the way, speaking of the chat, wanted to let them know Convoluted Cranium, first time in the chat, wanted to say, miss you, dog. Good
Hey,
to see
shout
you.
out. Yeah, that dude, younger dude, one of the best little homies now that has ever worked for me, smartest fucking kid I've ever met in this game. Like, we started doing micro tissue culture with Mint a couple years ago, and we'll just call him Convoluted. He fucking took everything in. Like, my favorite people to teach are people that listen, learn, and take it there. Like,
Run with it. Sponge.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I start telling you some shit and you're like, blah, cell phone, fucking, good luck learning from me. That motherfucker took everything I could give him, everything one of my favorite microbiologists, where this is like some kindergarten shit for him. He took it all in, and now he's doing really good running with it, and I'm very proud of that. Yeah.
Very cool, man. That's tight.
Yeah.
Shout out to that, man. And then it looks like we got subscribed here from Matt now. We got a subscription, so welcome to the squad. And
Matt said no call today, so that obviously you can't
Yeah,
get all
of
the
course.
guys.
Yeah, Wookie
Don't-
gifted it
don't
to
call
him.
us, yeah.
Wow,
No
man.
call today. But,
All right, we'll
the other
talk
guy-
about whatever that collab is,
Yeah.
bro.
The other guy was Bolo Glass, said I wish there was growing classes at the lounge.
Nice. There could be some
Let's do
growing
that.
classes. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's something. All
We
options
can
on
do
the
it at my
table.
store. We could do it at the lounge.
Yeah. So we
Let's
got
do that.
options.
Dude, literally
Yeah.
growing class at the lounge.
Yeah.
Bruh, and we used to do that with Sea Green. We'd do cloning classes. We'd do, because a growing class, it's all encompassing. That's impossible.
Right,
You
exactly.
know, we're gonna
Yeah, you
have
can
to
break it up, though, and start
like
one.
you're gonna have to section that out into a bunch of parts. But we're glad to help with that. Wherever we set it up, let's go.
Let's get it. I like it.
Solventless Refinery says grow science time RJ times Solventless Refinery.
Yeah.
Wow,
Let's go.
that has to
Yeah.
be worth smoking.
That'd be fun.
Let's go. Pull
That'd
it.
be fun.
Break it out.
This
Here.
this elusive 2024. This elusive 2024 drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Just know if it's out there, I'm gonna get my hands on it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mad
we made some cool extracts together. Shout out MPX, Mike, one of my boys over there for sure. Some of those original diamonds and sauce we did.
Yo, are they mixing up their resin carts with Disty?
Are they cutting
Who?
the bitches?
MPX.
I don't know.
Come on, tell us the truth.
I don't know for sure.
Get the inside scoop, homie.
I don't know.
We doing here?
Are they mixed?
I can't.
You remember the
I'm
honey
on it
cut
now,
from back
dude.
in the day?
I'd tell you if I could or couldn't say it, but I
Okay,
don't know.
okay. All
I really
right,
don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
You remember the honey cut from back in the day with the distillate?
Oh, bro, I was mixing shatter with the EJ mix. That was our original cartridge with the fucking plastic top with the wick. Yeah,
Damn.
we were doing thousands.
Your wick cards
Thousands of
that
those.
shit.
He said we're gonna go
Rick.
steal back the the GIF genetics, and we're gonna take Phase 1 room at 40th Street, run a small amount for an observer limited drop. There's the plan.
Is that
He's-
Matt?
Yeah. He's
Alright, Matt.
There's
All
a
right.
plan, dude.
There's
Wow.
the drop.
Sounds like some breaker in
You heard it here first.
Yeah, there sounds like
That's
there's
it.
Sounds like some
shit.
shit's gonna go
I
down.
wish you
That's gonna be
guys
some
luck.
exclusive
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Go ahead and clip that.
Let's go, Matt. I love it.
What the fuck?
There it is. There it is.
That's dope. No, I'd love to do some shit like that. I mean, that's where this all started, and we took Matt helped me take Growing is Fun Collective from one small warehouse to 4 basically,
Holy shit.
and we were fucking killing it, and oh shit. I helped him, with a few things, but it became a thing where we were, the yin and yang of it was perfect. Like, we complemented each other in the right ways. I'm not an early riser. I'm not gonna promise you I'm gonna be there at 7 a.m. He's there fucking 7 a.m. every day, mixing tanks, doing that thing. More on the
Hey.
chemistry side, that shit was dope. So yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're, I mean, obviously, I see that the licensed market is making fucking bank. So, like, I imagine that what you guys were making back in the day, man, like, and so
I
what
think
was
it
some
was
of the
much better than what you see today.
So what? Damn. So what was
Like,
some of the shit you were
way
buying,
more.
dude? Like, what's up? All that fucking money. What's some,
What-
like,
what did I
yeah, what's
buy?
like that? What's some of that Canna money brought you?
And to be honest with you, I've probably lost more money in cannabis than I've made.
No shit, dude.
Wow.
Damn, cause you saw Anthony out there standing on fucking
How
Lambos,
do you
dog.
turn this bitch off? Yeah, exactly. And I like Anthony. We're cool now. We kind of butted heads for a minute, but
Because of the Lambo? Or?
yeah, but I'd never stood on my RA. I've never fucking done some.
R8. He's got an R8, is what he just said.
Oh no, homie always had the whippers, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's where like you would see
very
the
stood on that.
yeah, you would see the little flaunt with the whipper though. So
Okay.
that's I mean I knew homie was out here
Like
getting
cars.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what
Hey, I've like I was showing some of your people out there. Like, I'd like to. I'll show you a video inside my RA of my boy like his face changing and he pees his pants type of shit.
Oh, so you like Fast and Furious?
I came from that. I used to build engines, rotary motors, and shit.
No
like
way.
for a long time, that was my jam. That's what I thought I was gonna be doing. So
Cannabis came along.
and then cannabis came along, and it brought together more than just building things, and brought plumbing, electrical. It brought all these things I learned growing up. Like, I lost one of my parents, my dad, when I was really young. So my grandfathers taught me everything they knew is super cool.
Dang, so you got the old school knowledge.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
So
okay,
and that old school way of
Yeah.
like the trade stuff,
Yeah, that lifestyle's gone now. It's crazy.
It is, and it's.
long
I mean, I don't have any kids or anything, but as far as I know, like it's not being taught as much in school and shit. Like it's become a thing where, they don't want you to have whatever the fuck. They don't want you to have this special skill set, and that's almost like big cannabis now too. It's like we want to use a bunch of robots. Like I've seen some grows here in Arizona that are planning on using robots.
I mean, I've definitely seen it on like the packaging now and things like that. You see it on the pre-rolls.
They have robots that literally like pick the clone up and will plant
Oh,
it.
if you've been to been to MJ BizCon, that's a whole other thing, yeah.
Train's close.
Shout out shout out to the chat, man, blowing it up right now, showing a lot of love.
Gotta give a shout out to Medicated Wookie. He gifted Matt and Smirk.
Yes, showing love.
He's showing Matt love.
Even though he didn't hate it on the questions a little bit over here.
Wow.
I'm sure I'd recognize his face. I'd recognize his handle for sure. Yeah.
All right, so
He's a cool dude.
who's that?
Medicated Wookie.
Oh yeah, Wook. Yeah, he says it as he feels, man. That's no joke.
Yeah. Hey, and that's the coolest part of this, like having people like that are gunning for us when we can't necessarily say as much as we'd like to. Whatever,
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
No, I know because we have just a lot of good growers out here that are doing it. My favorite cannabis to smoke is coming from a craft crop here in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few people when they hit me when it's craft time crop time. It's
You're excited.
Yeah, I get excited.
Yeah. See, that's rare.
No, it's I do think that
That's
actually
how
it's
this
not.
all started, man.
I do think that like
That's exactly how this all
No,
started.
you say it's not, but it is rare. They're not like you can't go to every
it's
state.
rare to
There's
us.
little closet growers that have heat.
I
everywhere.
disagree. I think you can.
You think in Texas there's people?
Fuck
putting heat.
yes, that was a bad example.
Yeah.
Texas is blowing it up, doing their thing. Actually,
You know any home growers in Texas?
That's one of the
Yeah,
first
probably.
opportunities I got is going out to Austin and growing. Yeah.
yeah. Shout
So
out
what,
to
you
those
trying to
Texas.
expose all the home growers? Though,
No, I don't think it's exposing, but I do think that there should be a community of craft crop growers who, Arc Genetics out in Tucson approached me once about building some type of coalition of growers, and there's some legal limits that you can do where you can actually make money back with it, like small fees. Because
I believe the statute or whatever, how it's written in the law, is that you can recoup the costs of what you put into the grow.
there it is.
Oh, wow.
Right. So we're so he brought it to my attention that he was
quote me on that.
right. No.
Grow refund.
And again, this is just something that has been on Arc's mind. We're actually going to have Arc coming onto the show here in the next few weeks, so we'll be able to talk to him about it. But yeah, so it's interesting because I do think that I'm seeing more and more people being open about their grows. I mean, because it is legal to have it is legal to grow, and it's almost like for when in my world it was like when MMJ passed. All of a sudden, all of my bongs, all of my rigs, I knew I was cool.
You
I
could
didn't have to
actually
hide
say
them anymore,
bong in
right?
the
Yeah,
smoke shop.
I could
It
take my
wasn't
bong in
water
my
pipe.
car.
Yeah.
I could do all these things with it.
I remember you
you know?
couldn't even say bomb.
Right, and all these things.
That's what I'm
Water
saying.
pipe.
Yeah,
So-
water pipe. That's
Water
exactly what I just said. Yeah.
So now for growers, they're like, shit, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
because I can fucking.
Well, and that's where, like, for Sea of Green, fucking, now it's not, somebody comes in, we're growing some special tomatoes, like, this whole runaround. It's like, for your special tomatoes, I'll
Jason
show
Wafer
you.
told me,
you
because
know.
his bro used to own some hydro stores, that they all had, like, it wasn't their names, it was like Big Smoke or whatever, and when they went finally, it was okay.
Their account there was never their
Right,
name.
their name,
Yeah,
no, right.
exactly.
And then when you go to, like, now it's like, you can do it, you know, like, shit, it's like, who the fuck is Big Smoke, dog? They're like, that's all I ever knew this for.
We just got to know who Big Smoke was.
Right.
And there's some dumb names like Mike Oxlong and some shit like that.
right.
Yeah,
Like some wild shit.
some just like obviously fake shit, but it's like that's your account. Who cares? Yeah. It's like Instagram. You call yourself whatever you want.
Yeah,
but,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Favorite strains you smoked on recently?
Recently, I've been on Oreos. I like a lot.
Okay.
I got an Oreos cross I'm running. You know, I'm always an OG gas type of dude. Like right now at home, I'm running jet fuel. This Wi-Fi Dosey-Dos cross.
I love Dosey cross.
Yeah, I ran with the last commercial grow I was with. A lot of guava papaya. That was just a hash beast. So yeah, I mean that shit was dumping and it just had that profile you wanted. Yeah, some shit like that for sure. So
nice. And are you more dabbing over flower or?
I rarely dab, to be honest with you. When I was making what do you got?
Matt said Oreos, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, yeah, give me some of my shit back, man.
Hey, he's talking shit in the chat. He won't call in though. All right.
Yeah, call in, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
people in here.
no doubt. I've lost my collection so many times that there's definitely strains that I wish I had back. I'd rather run. You know, like the fucking Underdog we used to run. That shit was just unbelievable. Yeah. The Kosher, the Skywalker, the true OGs. Like,
I remember Skywalker. Skywalker's slapper.
And that's where my Star Killer comes from, was a collab with DNA with Scott Reach or Rare Dankness that I helped them pheno hunt a bunch of. That's where I had 10 years ago, if you go back on GrowingIsFun, you can look at my pheno hunt. And I had, I think, 11 phenos that I took down to 3 that we ran for years, and then I lost one, and then I lost another. And now there's one Star Killer still in the dispos that came from literally 10 years ago. Yeah.
Did you know that Smirk is growing Oreos?
Well, good. Yeah. So see that, Matt? See that?
He tried to bring him into it, and then he's like, "I'm staying quiet because I'm actually growing."
I love Dosey-Dos. This Oreos cut I have, I don't think it's the one that he recognizes either. It's way more OG, way more like, and everything we breed too is a triangle Kush back, and I can credit my little brother for a lot of that. You know, a couple years ago, finding that company, House Exotics, he and I started working together on just open pollinating a lot of our favorite strains. He had a little tent. We found a TKBX2 Triangle Kush back crust twice.
For those
a male, yeah.
When you're mentioning pollinating, that's like back crossing essentially, or
so
just same
back crossing is a whole different thing, and I mean we could get more in depth. Let's do more of like a grow aspect to the show, because we'll really dive into some shit. But open pollinating is just taking it back to how nature intended, and you put a male in a tent with a bunch of females. A couple weeks after you start the females in the 12-12 cycle, then you put that male in there because he's going to grow way faster and grow pollen way faster, and then You go in there and you like, you see Burner and Cookies and them, you know, they go fucking just flick a plant, shake it.
Not the dust.
And,
the paintbrush dust.
Hey, well, for most home growers that want to do some type of breeding like that, I recommend that.
That's
Yeah, because you don't have to pollinate the whole plant. You can pollinate a couple branches, and a couple branches are going to get you 20, 30 plus seeds per branch. Like, you're going to get plenty of seeds out of that, out of the 2 crosses that you wanted. And then there's ways to feminize or just self-pollinate plants too. So, you know, that's where we can get in a lot deeper into that stuff. But
That's cool.
I mean, I could keep talking about that for the rest of the show. And so,
it's cool to hear just the background. Some people are
Yeah.
familiar,
no, I mean, little bro, and Steve, done to call you little bro, but you know, he's a couple of years younger than me. You know, one of my best friends. We grew up in a hard way, but we did our thing and had partnered on a couple things in the past, and it kind of came to Defy, and then he was helping me with House Exotics, and that's where we started to breed plants, and that's what became Secret Triangle. I don't know what else Matt runs, but you know, some of the favorite strains out there is on that TK male.
Right.
So Triangle Kush, like the great grandfather, the OG of all OGs. And then from there, we found a female that was testing at over 40%, but it wasn't commercially viable by any means. So, you know, you had that like perfect OG nug, and then 6 fucking inches up, another OG nug. Like, it didn't stack, but when you smoke that flower, it reminded me the first couple times I smoked weed in high school. Like, I was fucking little anxious.
Okay.
I wanted to raid the refrigerator type of shit. Like, yeah, it was one of, and that was a legend. OG times Chem 91 was the female that was the hitter, and we hit that with the male TK. Like, became, you know, what a lot of people like, made it way more commercially viable.
Shout out to Origin, who gifted this donut right here.
The thing is slapping. I saw you.
So
Fucking, yeah, they're a mess.
they're doing something unique. They're off the grid completely. They're got a solar system or solar panel system.
Oh, so they're completely green.
Yeah, exactly.
also-
And it's
that's
and
fucking
it's like
awesome. Yeah.
sun grown.
So in glass greenhouse or what? Do we know?
I need to get out there. They've actually invited me out there.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see it.
Let's all go out there.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, let's all go out there.
Yeah. So, what do you think the best way to grow flower is? Obviously, that's perspective and whatnot, but just from your perspective, what is it?
Well, so from a medium standpoint, that's very debatable. And that comes down to a lot of things as far as what you want out of that plant, like at the end of the day. But my favorite way of growing is in cocoa. I can mostly recreate what we call the microbiome, which is it's kind of like the probiotics of our stomach. Like, it's all the living organisms in the substrate.
Okay.
So that can help you use a good line of nutrients to then provide the plant with everything it needs, and that can be considered semi-organic and on a lot of levels more synthetic, and I'm sure people will chime in and argue on that, but
Right now, they're saying you damn right, brother.
yeah, so, you know, pure soil, you're not going to have as quick of results or as big a nug, but you're ensuring that you just water that with water, you know, maybe add a little bit of biology to it, and that's when, yeah, you know, that's the easiest way to stay purely organic without anybody arguing it.
Okay.
And then you can go to salts and whatever these big companies are doing that without, especially if you're growing in rock wool with salts, it's like you're losing flavor. I don't want to like talk down on anybody, but you're starting to grow cardboard at that point. You know, you're starting to grow big yields without any fucking terpenes and anything. Like,
I feel like there's been a lot of that talk with like Athena. You know, I kind of feel like Athena have had Athena and now they're going off of it.
Well, Athena's offered 2 lines for a long time, and their 3-part, call it a 3-part pro line, salt line, that's built for commercial completely. You mix 3 stock tanks. It's super fucking easy to replicate, grower after grower after grower. But if you're using rock wool specifically, then building that flavor profile in there is going to be really tough.
Right. I feel like, I don't know, I just saw a lot of people using it, and now I feel like after a few years, I'm seeing a lot of people kind of jump back and get back to what they had been using prior.
One shout out, JJ, Athena, you know, that's one of my boys. Like, there's no doubt Athena fucking can kill it with the right knowledge on how to use it.
Okay.
And on top of that, they offer a blended line, they call it, which is bottles. So it's pre-mixed nutrients. It's got the ability to carry more organics and the right shit in it. Their blended line compares to my favorite line of nutrients that I've used,
which is
Mills.
Mills plays the bills.
Yeah. Some of my boys put me on the Mills about 10 years ago. Bunch of Bay Area growers, sourcing genetics from them and shit. I very quickly just learned there was really not a lot better than Mills, in my opinion. Okay. And for that, another reason, it's 1 A and B, and 3 parts. You know, there's not a ton of bottles. Like, Advanced Nutrients is fucking awesome. Canna's awesome, but you know, there's plenty of others. But in the case of like not buying too many bottles and spending too much money on different parts that you don't
commercialized it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Smart.
Got you. So it's like having a Hot Pocket instead of making a pizza.
Yeah, for the or making a Hot Pocket into a pizza. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Putting part of a Hot Pocket in your pizza.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Marijuana, man.
It's keeping it very simple. They're a Dutch nutrient company. Therefore, they've been able to do this and study this far longer than we have.
Right.
And that's the most fire I've grown is with Mills. I've found that the nutrients aren't the biggest part, though. You know, I always say to people, genetics and environment first.
Facts.
If you don't have that right, I don't give a fuck what nutrients you're using.
Or are you putting the cure?
Say that again.
Pause for the cause.
Pause for the cause. Real quick, Matt wants you to say that Canna is better than Mills.
Hey, Canna's equal to.
There you go.
That's
You
fine
definitely have a
with me.
debate going on here.
And hey,
Mills or
as
Canna
I
for
said,
sure, so.
I mean, like, Matt was always better than that stuff at me. I can say that. Like, Matt was always mixing the tanks. He was always the chemist. Like, when it comes to that part. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Like he said, I'm good at training plants. I'm good at some shit. That's where the yin and the yang, you know, that's where we really click for that reason. Yeah.
Very dope. That's cool to hear that. Okay. Where would you rank the dry and cure in importance?
At the top.
It's all right there, right? It's all A. It's 1A.
So when I'm teaching people and when I talk about this, I'll tell you, like, you spend 90, 100 days growing this plant, popping a seed, vegging it, and then flowering it for 60 to 70 days, right? Give or take. So let's call it 90 days if you're doing good. So in the next 10 days, you can fuck that all up.
Yeah.
Real bad. Like,
Easily.
literally, you
Fuck
can
up
make
3
the
months.
best weed in the world smell like hay.
Yep.
Straight up.
Sad. Now, do you
So-
think that's why a lot of people are just processing it into hash because like they're just not good at drying and curing?
No.
I don't know.
I
Hash
can't
is the
say
best.
no to that.
Right?
But at the same time, if you're growing that type of thing, then I don't see any issue with you being able to figure out how to dry and cure.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because we just go low and slow, 60-60,
Yep.
you know,
At
or
least 14.
55% humidity to be safe,
Yeah,
whatever.
That's true.
Keep that temperature down. Low and slow, I like to whole plant hang dry. That's going to buffer a lot of things. That's going to help all the oils and everything get into the nugs. And
Damn, sounds
that,
like we're talking about barbecue. Low, slow, hang the right. You know what I mean?
it's the same shit, man.
That's
You don't
crazy.
want to burn off the good flavors.
Right.
So we have terpenes and flavonoids. You know, there's a lot of volatile compounds in weed. That's gonna be the first thing that's gonna in barbecuing that's gonna bake off.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you're quickly drying, if you're quickly doing any of this shit, then that shit's that's
gonna
gonna
show.
disappear. Yeah.
Yep.
And then sure, maybe your cannabinoids are still there, and you got 34%, but there's no flavor, there's no taste.
And it's all about the terps.
Where do
It's
you
all
think-
about the terps. Like, dog, I'll smoke 20% shit all day that's higher terps than 35% shit.
And it doesn't taste like shit, right?
Yeah,
I'm with that. I like the terps myself too.
yeah.
We're all
And that's
terp
something
heads,
we've
so.
always done really good at is, you know, if you look back at, you know, I'm sure a lot of people don't have jars anymore of house exotics from back in the day, but I mean, we're hitting like 4% terps in our flower.
Damn.
Real high. Matt and I think did a extract back in the day that was a strawberry OG. It did 13% terpenes.
Oh shit.
That shit tasted like strawberry candy in your mouth. It is fucking dang.
Damn.
Yeah.
What well, we got a few minutes with you. We want to make sure
Yeah.
that we talk about anything that you wanted to get out
it
there.
out.
Yeah. You know.
Nah, hey, look, you know, I think I said everything I want to say.
No, and I appreciate
that's
you
all.
coming up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know I invited you up. You know, out of respect for you being you, and just you know, someone that can help, you know, share some insight into the industry, and you know, you had mentioned that you love to help people grow. I think that's great.
Absolutely. No, and any type of collab or whatever, you know, let's make sure they have the avenues to do that.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got some giveaways coming up with you in the future too. We want to do away
Let's
some
do it.
clones.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think-
some gift cards to my store, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
People love gift
Let's
cards.
get it. My man RJ stopping in here, getting stoned on a Tuesday.
More stone than normal.
There we go. There we go. We're gonna get back into some music. I believe. Let's see if I could find maybe some Gmo or something. What I know. Give me throw something in the chat for me. Is there-
Listen to that rider we had queued up.
I know it disappeared on me.
Oh, come on.
Disappeared on me. All right.
Medicaid Wookie, put it back in
Put
there.
it
I know
back
you
in
got
the
it
chat.
on quick.
Yeah, if you got it.
Medicaid Wookie, come on, 'cause you got
We
10.
get blown. Look at this
Nine.
Look at we
motherfucker.
have Blum, exactly.
Yeah, he didn't know. He doesn't know.
Medicaid Wookie, where you at? Put it in
Also
the
just
chat.
Merc in the
Water,
chat.
whatever.
Some legends in the chat.
Yeah,
in-
appreciate you guys popping in
person.
and kicking it.
Yeah, everyone wants it.
Appreciate it. All right, we're coming back with giveaways. We're coming back with some madness, some open chats. You never know what's gonna go down. Yeah, we got shit to talk about. Exactly.
I'll be back on.
There we go.
Yeah,
Shake
it's
it back.
fun.
Hey, pass me that fire, man. Every single day, each and every single day. Hey, ooh-wee, ja-ja. Light that shit up, It's either Mac tonight or the Stony P. I'ma need another quarter P. Matter of fact, shit, order 3. More for me, more for the team. I remember this was all a dream. On the scene since a little teen. Bagging work, serving fees. Now on stage is where I do my thing. Let's go. Yeah, but just know that it come with stresses. Every day I count my blessings. Roll one when the world is tested. Then I hit the booth, give my confession. Thank God for my progression. I smoke good at my discretion. My session cloudy as the heavens. Did this rap independent. I'm living proof you could go and get it. I'ma keep going, I don't know a limit. Just know that we smoking different. What's in my bag ain't in your bag. Got the best strains in the whole world, nigga, no pretending. Let's get it.
Look, I'm getting blown away, each and every single day, I got a lot up on my plate, but these men won't let me break, no, I'm getting blown away, each and every single day, got a lot of different strains, don't know which one I'ma blaze, but these men won't let me break. Pressure, trying to keep my head up, and they told me don't stress this. Bless up, but I'm doing my best to step up, start cleaning my mess up again, and I'm back to step one, hopeless, and it has to test us, go again, and I'm bound to trip up with the lows, don't vibe, wanna blow my high till I smoke more fire. Now I'm feeling like me again, breathing it, and I don't know why, but your thoughts seem so meaningless. No reasoning, you won't own my life, no, you won't get by so easily. I can see again, open third eye while I soak in it like my seed again. Mess won't let me break, thought I was broken. Message were received cause I was open. Pressure is relieved, I'm proud, it makes me wanna sing about it. How she's there for me when I'm at lowest. Hey, I gotta handle my problems, or they ain't going away until I get up and solve them. I gotta carry that weight. This shit tearing at my mental, yeah, I feel I'm going insane. Before I let it get too far, I take a backwood to the face. Yeah, they know us, keep it rolled up for the length of our day. I've been stressed out, get the meds out, crush it up on a tray. Now I'm blazing, feel amazing, this my way to get away. I'm a patient, this prescription, this is how I medicate. Smoking godly, full flavor with a nice body. I don't worry about running out, I smoke it all down, I know the plug got me. Get a bag and then I roll it up. OGs be my favorite stuff. Lime green with a little fluff, and if it tastes right, I can't get enough. That's why I'm getting blown away, each and every single day, I got a lot up on my plate, but these meds won't let me break, no, I'm getting blown away, each and every single day, got a lot of different strains, don't know which one I'ma blaze, but these meds won't let me break.
Keep something gas in my jar, this shit might fill a car. Yo, shit might be smelling good, but it ain't hitting hard. Smoke 2 joints, then smoke 2 joints, that's just the way we start. Don't be asking, man, just pass it, cause I be with the stars. Trying to find a way to get further up without getting stuck. Maybe that's a good thing between us all, we can roll enough. Blowing up the spot, it ain't hot, but I'm baked as fuck. It's hard to roll a blunt when you got your fingers all caked with dust. Might always see me smoking, sometimes there's a reason. I'd rather fly with the birds than sit around with some leeches or walk around defeated. Miss Mary knows I'm fiending, and she's always by my side whenever I say I need it.
Ay, look, I'm getting blown away, each and every single day, I got a lot up on my plate, but these men won't let me break, no, I'm getting blown away.
Right there. Shout out to the Odd Squad family. We actually need to have those guys on. They just got off toured with I think Shaggy, Too Dope or something like that. So shout out to them getting it right there. So all right. Let's see where we're at with these giveaways. I know I fucked it up. I don't even think we did like the early bird giveaway.
We didn't do any giveaways.
All right, so here we go. Drum roll.
Here we go, and the winner is
boom.
Ash, aka Speedy Chick.
Okay, that seems like a new winner.
That seems like a new winner. Congratulations, you have won. Yeah. What'd you win?
Let's see. Let's go ahead and hook her up with an eighth of Grow Sciences. Shout out to Grow Sciences for plugging us up again. We got the reefer, so the eighth. And oh, nice. And she's in her kicking him still. So cool. I was like, damn, that's a long ass time ago.
Shout out Matt being in the chat like big time today.
I
Saw him
know, right?
Shooting shots,
Yeah,
calling a bunch of shit out, calling Oreos trash.
He's my boy.
Like, that's
Love
crazy.
that
Bro.
dude.
All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah,
and we're
speaking
gonna.
of shooting shots, what's up with you guys smoking a blunt up at Aura without me, bro?
What do you mean,
Well, don't tell me what do you mean, bro.
bro? You
I
were,
saw
even
Jerry
there.
post a
You weren't
pic.
even there.
and-
Yeah.
What?
Right, you weren't even there, bro. You were
I was there
working.
because I didn't get a text.
You would have left work.
Yeah.
Bro, don't tell me it was at work. I know
You were
it
working.
looked dark.
Yes,
was,
dog,
it
no.
looked dark.
Oh my god.
This is insane.
So what he's talking about is because I have a relationship with the owner at the lounge, he has allowed me to take the nightclub upstairs, going through a little bit of a situation with a transition, so while they're doing that, there's a nightclub up there, and he's allowed me to throw a couple events. So we gonna throw a couple events.
Yeah, boy.
There's about a 600 plus capacity. We're working on our first event right now. So we're thinking, tossing out names. The first name that we're running with so far is Club 42.
I like the higher lounge, bro.
Like Club 4.
It said it earlier.
Club 42, and then it's like 0. Like
Club 42
parentheses
is stay 48.
in there.
It should be Club 48.
In there.
Why 48?
48 state.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, easy.
What's it 42 for?
I like
420?
42, and then it's 0 parentheses because it's like.
I'm
silent.
dead. That's terrible.
You feel
I
me?
said that. You got
Oh,
the
that's
high-
terrible. Okay, now you
high
can't.
lounge.
Now you can't come.
Look, you got the high lounge.
It's terrible, Nick.
You got the high lounge.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
then Aura is above the high lounge. Right?
It is.
So you have
We need a
everything.
higher lounge.
Oh my.
And then we can call up here at the 6th the highest.
Call it the highest
So
one.
you hit me
Yeah,
up.
okay, there you
Yo,
go.
bro, which level you
I'm
on?
actually with it though.
I like that.
See?
Right.
I told you it was a good idea.
As long as it's
What do you got to say to
highest
that?
lounge,
I'm backing out.
that's
The
what
highest lounge. We're in the highest
Yeah.
lounge right
This
now.
is insane.
This is the highest
I'm
lounge.
actually
Overlooking Tempe.
dreading this right now.
Okay.
Not gonna happen. No.
So marijuana, we've got giveaways now in the chat. Should we do? I know the race last week
Was epic.
crazy.
I think we.
Davey came in with the clutch, bro.
Okay.
But hang on, you have plans to give away, bro.
What is
Okay,
it?
we have plans to give away. We do.
People,
Oh, you know what I
You
don't.
looked it up. We didn't bring it up here just because you said you had to pick it.
All right, I know you're right. You're right.
I don't know who brought it by,
It's
but
super
we got
super dope.
two plants,
We gotta do it.
bunch of nutrients.
do-
They even brought the bags of medium for it.
Oh yeah,
It's ready to go.
What?
Who's
Look at
this?
this. Somebody's gonna take this
right
away.
here.
They do the one.
Oh, that's
Somebody's
right,
gonna take
that's
this away. Can you
Simpro.
see this?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
That's my boy.
Okay,
that's
there we go.
that's some
verified.
good shit.
Some verified.
Some
cuts.
That is
good shit right here.
verified
Just saying.
cuts. You guys
No
heard it here
doubt.
first.
So we have that to
Get
give
in the
away.
chat.
Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna win that shit.
Yeah.
So all
Shout
we
out
gotta
Rob
do
for
to give
sure.
that away is what?
What about a race?
A
Winner of
race?
the race.
Should we do a race?
But then what if the winner of the race doesn't grow? Is it
Doesn't
gonna
grow.
grow?
Yeah, you gotta
Jersey
grow.
Number 3.
You gotta grow. Otherwise,
in
it's
the
gonna
race,
waste.
you gotta grow.
Okay, how many people right now? Let's just do an old-fashioned chat giveaway.
Chat giveaway.
Ready? Here we go.
All right, I like it.
If you will grow this giveaway, let us know in the chat.
You have to bring a sample back.
We're gonna
once
take
again.
your name
If you
right
win, you gotta
now.
call in.
We're gonna take your name right now.
Why don't we do that? Why don't the first grower to call in is gonna get it?
Okay, fine.
The first
Grower to call in.
First grower to call
Let's make
in
it
right
easy.
now is going to
There's
leave
the
with,
number.
No, I'm not kidding. 2 full bags of medium,
Yeah, it's nice.
2 clones,
One
bunch of
hit up
nutrients.
Rob, hit
Yeah,
up
very
myself. That's a really dope nutrient line. You gotta know how to use it though. You don't.
Oh, hey, look at that. We have growers.
Don't leave it in the. Mix it.
Hi in Arizona. This is Paul. How you doing?
Welcome.
Hi in Arizona. Who's this?
Yo, what up?
Hey, how you doing, man? Who's this?
Good. This is Shad.
Shad.
I
Yep.
love it. Nice.
Good to see you, man.
So you're gonna grow this reefer.
Yeah, I'll grow it out. I'll
right.
take photos and everything.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Are you currently growing?
I have some of those nutrients here as well that I'm running.
Boom.
Hey, so he already knows what to do.
So hey, are you
More
aware
experience.
of the contest that they're doing?
What's that?
Are you aware of the contest that they're doing?
No, I'm not.
It's like a grow off.
Yeah, they're doing
so
a grow
like,
out.
yeah.
Everyone gets the same nutrients. Everyone gets the same Everything.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brings the
I didn't
dopest
know
dope
that.
you've ever smoked.
So
I didn't know that.
I mean, I'll grow it out.
Somebody's late. Somebody's late. Oh, hi in
I'll
Arizona.
put it in.
Wait,
so my
I'll
man,
put it in a deep water in a bucket in a deep water culture.
not
And I'll take photos.
you can't grow in
That's a
that.
deep water.
You can't grow Rob shit in that.
oh damn.
You can't leave it in the tank. It's got too many sugars and organics and stuff.
Oh shit.
I saw that
Just
haze
telling you,
one.
bro.
Okay, well, nice.
Oh, yeah.
What we want to do though is make sure you give us an update each process.
Okay.
And then hopefully, if you give something that comes out of it, come blaze us up with it.
Yep.
We'd love to smoke
How are
it.
we gonna connect him with this? At the High Lounge? He's gonna pick it up at the High Lounge, right?
Yeah, it's at the High Lounge. Go ahead and hit me on the DM. I'll give you the passcode.
I'm excited to see where this comes from. Thanks for growing.
Hit me on IG though. It's Sir High. Instagram. Do you have an Instagram?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
All right, hit me on Sir High. Shameless plug, no doubt. But
Maybe we can find a hash maker.
Hey.
And let's just say, I think Rob might be coming
hey,
out
but
with
good
some
shit. I appreciate you calling in.
It's loud as fuck over there, dude. I can barely hear you guys.
Oh shit. Yeah, we got noise issues.
I know, man. Hey, but I appreciate you listening. Where you listening? What part of the city or state?
All right, thank you, man. Peace.
Peace.
He's in Peace, Arizona. All
Peace,
right.
Arizona. And he's
I want
on-
to say too
way
that
out of
Rob
river, he's
Simpro
there.
might have some stuff that may be more tank mixable, deep water culture style. all that
Okay.
shit.
Oh, there we go. See, dude.
I don't want to say but that line normally you don't want to do that with.
No.
Yeah.
We do have a raffle going on. Go ahead and put in a hashtag or a fucking exclamation point raffle. Get in this one.
Get in it. We've got 20 people in there.
I saw Fino Rich bless the podcast.
He did.
Oh, he did.
So,
Here you go. Hold this.
Yeah, where's this shit at? Like, I mean, I know we've been smoking blunts, but come on, I'm a
yeah,
dabber.
dab it. Why not? Why haven't you dabbed it yet?
You haven't mentioned it. We haven't.
It's literally on the table, my dude.
I didn't see it. Now I'm gonna dab it right now.
Nice.
Good job.
Shout out Fino Rich. He's the man, bro.
They're showing love.
We got another
Call us.
grower
Let's
trying to
go.
get the-
Hi in Arizona.
Hi in Arizona. Who's this?
This is the gas pump attendant. I think I'm way late on that phone call.
You are. But it's
We must have a
okay
delay.
because we did have opportunity to give away some other clones. If I'm not mistaken, we had talked about it. So I mean, well, are we still good?
I know
now?
gas pump were cool.
Oh shit! I know they dog that was. Oh, so what's up? Are you looking for some clones or what? What would you do with them?
I'm a plant fiend. Let me get some of them plants.
I'm a plant fiend.
Wow.
Sounds like a new single.
Damn,
I'm a
dude.
plant fiend. Like a straight up bean.
Oh. Okay, so what's your favorite plant right now?
Say that again?
What's your favorite plant out there right now?
Probably the sweet and beefy that we're growing out of gas pump farms.
We made fun of that.
Sweet and beefy? Is that what you just said?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sound like my dinner.
Holy shit.
Gas
Let's get
pump's
it.
got some fire. No
Okay.
doubt.
No shit. Oh, you guys are co-signing this right
I
now.
walked there.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah, then. All
Why
right,
do I
we
remember
want to
that
smoke
one?
it. Let's come through. Let's smoke.
Yo, Fino
Yeah,
Rich
well,
with a fresh press.
Yeah, we want to.
Yeah, Solventless just washed our last batch for us of the sweet and beefy.
There it is. Oh, we're talking about gas pump farms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
His name's
nice.
Gas
Yes.
Pump Attendant. He
All
probably
right,
has something to
dude.
do with
Shit,
it.
my bad, dude.
Exactly.
I'm over here late to the party, trying to keep up. Hey, as Arizona smoke,
You caught it.
as Arizona smoke, whatever to say, I'm just trying to keep up here.
Oh, he said, I'm done talking about that.
Done. These motherfuckers.
He's watching.
Yeah, he's back.
He's not even interested. I don't want to
Marijuana.
He didn't want to get
Okay.
bombarded with the sounds.
So
It was a cool
Jenny wanted to attempt the 4 gram.
Get her in here.
Boom, 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 boom.
See it. I want to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the next dab or blab. I not that even dab or blab, it's just dab. Gigantic dab.
I guess that's
Is the nail
legit.
moving? If you move the same
That
nail,
wouldn't make sense, nah.
Nah,
Yeah, because the challenge is the
It's
one
just
nail.
the
Yeah,
one nail.
and we're
Okay.
taking out the pearls.
no pearls.
No more pearls, because that was just a mess.
That was
Fino Rich, don't worry. I told you I'd get in on this drop chair. I'm about to take a dab right now.
Yeah, take it down.
I'll let any of them touch it first.
Let's do it.
You guys don't even dab, to be honest with you.
Wow, load me up a fatty, man.
Me and Tyler right now.
We don't want to load up a fatty because then we're just going to cough for the rest of the show. I mean, it's already like 7 or some shit.
The lights. Oh yeah, here we go. Polly's saying I don't fucking
All
dab.
right, now that we can talk about it, by the way, like I love Sweetos. They're awesome. They always do it really dope. But who the fuck throws a wing night on Tuesday, bro?
What are you talking about? Wing Tuesday's
Taco
a thing.
Tuesday, Wing Wednesday. There's no Wing Tuesday.
That's not
bro.
even true.
There's no fucking Wing Tuesday.
No, glass frat. I haven't. No, but there are lots of people that love wings every day.
Yeah, but not as like an event.
Proper. It's gotta get OG.
It's Wing Wednesday.
Look, all I'm hearing that is it's
Nice,
looking like
sweet
it's
OG.
nice in there. People are showing up, so I guess you're wrong.
I
Dead
want
wrong.
some wings, bro. If they left me any.
You think so?
I said just talk shit, but I don't want some.
Exactly. I don't think there's gonna be any left, but if
You
so,
don't think so?
no. I would love that though.
I asked
If
them
I
if they
pulled
need
up
them.
and there was like fucking like 10 wings, I order. What's crazy? I order ATL all the time. It's like,
Shout out
I actually
ATL.
do.
yeah. Oh, look at him! I see him there. I'm looking at the cameras right now. Wow.
Oh, this Ninja Dad's.
There you go. Yeah, buddy.
So I just tried to try a flavor of Fino Ridge, and you just said, "Here, I don't fuck it with."
Fino though. Was it like Fino on
Ninja
Fino?
with the fucking OG behind it.
Oh yeah.
It smells day.
Motherfucker. Oh yeah.
By the way, I guess we can drop that news here. We got the logo of Lunchtime Dab Time is changing.
Whoa.
Wow.
We have a new announcement. Mystic Timber is the official dabber of Lunchtime Dab Time.
Look at you over there doing things.
Logo, dropping the ball,
Dropping it.
Down here getting it, dude.
Nice. Now I'm getting it.
Yeah,
Is the lunchtime dad time ever gonna get to the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm working on that. You know, I am
know?
working on that. 'Cause I know there's people out there that be dabbing with
In the car, bro.
you. You've been late to Lunchtime Dab Time every day this week. I don't even think you've come.
Wow.
I forgot I-
Shots fired.
Do the sound, Mr. Soundman.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
This is why we need the soundboard. He's not doing anything. He's over here. He's on Instagram texting. Actually,
Petitioning to get the
I think he's watching like an insurance ad.
I'm sorry.
I got a shirt off you. I forgot.
All I know is I'm gonna be
Yes.
I'm gonna be big chief in this bad boy here.
Yeah, of course you're gonna be
Yeah,
big because I'm gonna win belly flop.
immediately
And I'm not
grabs
gonna
a
smoke
lot.
that to the dome.
What? He's like, I don't.
You think I'm gonna smoke that to the dome after I win? You think I'm gonna lose that? Do I have to keep proving this? The hot dog contest? What other contests did I win? The rolling contest, which I retired
If
after that.
you win the belly flop contest, I will say that you're king of contests out here.
Yeah, the champ is here. That's drunk. This is what drunk.
Yeah.
Yo, Fino, I'm gonna take all. I don't need it.
And you know what's nice about those
Champ.
those wins is that you're doing it like you're spreading it around. You're getting your wins where you're getting them. I feel like it's more, it's more validated than just winning at like let's say the Arizona award show, right? Like where it's So good job, dude.
Wow, put the shot.
Which, by the way, I have to. You want to
I'm
do
just
shots
saying.
fired? You want some shots fired?
Wow.
So, by the way, Arizona's best is going on, so they have pre-roll. Which,
Yes.
by the way, I wrote in Leafers because not even an option.
Thank you.
So I wrote in Leafers, and then the best Arizona head shop.
Yeah, buddy.
Not even high
I
maintenance,
did
wasn't
have
even on
to
the
write
list.
I know.
did
But I put it in there.
Thank you guys.
Okay, and then there's a little spot for best podcast or whatever.
What up?
And I put it lunchtime.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
How about best?
I put lunchtime down.
How about best hydro store?
I wanted to put a high in Arizona podcast, but I
No,
hydro.
best hydro store.
Best hydro store, was that in there? I didn't see that one. There's a whole bunch of different categories.
Yeah.
I don't think best hydro store was one, but if it was, I would
We gotta get in new category.
Yeah, there's a bunch of categories. Anyway,
I didn't know that there was a podcast one. I probably would have tried to rally for us on that.
what else is
Can
on
you still
the?
vote or voting's over?
I think you can still
Still
vote. Yeah,
vote?
once a
All
day,
right, vote for High in Arizona
What are the
podcast.
best
and
of
then vote for
Arizona?
a lunchtime down.
No, lunchtime,
And
that
High in
time.
Arizona.
Don't even do it for
Yeah,
us.
it's not totally different. Totally different platform.
What else is going on the rest of the week? I mean, it's a long week.
I don't know.
Football's coming up real soon, bro.
Football's time.
Oh, by the way,
okay.
fuck you guys for not telling me it
Wow.
was Jersey Day today. I'm pissed off. I shouldn't have even brought that up.
Hey.
You guys both wear jerseys, and I'm over here in a car,
Oh, sorry, brother.
and you're in a Bills jersey, and this guy's
What? I'm in
Mr.
a fucking
480
I'm in a
is in a
Chargers
fucking
jersey. I'm
LA.
a Chargers fan. I'm a Suns fan. 'cause
Is it
I'm
LA
been
Chargers or the Las Vegas Chargers?
LA Chargers.
Is that what it is? Are you sure?
LA.
They're probably
And I have
changes.
Derwin James jersey.
Weren't they the San Diego
Nice.
Chargers one time?
They were.
You guys
They
can't even
were.
decide where you're fucking from.
Fuck you. We can. We're here. We're chilling.
Who went to Las Vegas? That's the Raiders,
I
right?
mean, the Patriots have been the Patriots and the Boston Patriots. So.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. And we just signed Ezekiel Elliott, so we basically won the Super Bowl.
I don't know how we're gonna deal with this all
I
fucking
almost
season.
feel like he's like done
Holy
for the season,
shit,
because
dude.
that's insane.
Wait till they come out of the gate like 3-0.
I definitely think
But
so.
like, it's not even a take because
I
it's
agree.
just so like it's
fucked up.
It's like delusional.
Wait till they're 3-0.
Patriots Super Bowl. Patriots Mac Jones. I'm like, no,
Dude,
no.
stop, man.
Y'all seen that stadium in Las Vegas?
It is.
Yeah, that stadium is wild.
That's
dope.
better.
I'm actually trying to go see the Patriots game because they play that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, are we really? Hey,
Every-
hang on. Are we really going to PubCon? Because the way he
Really
just
down.
talked about it.
First off, are we really going? Or was it a reference that we were ever going? And
You said we were gonna go on one of these podcasts.
Never
I was like,
said
hey, I'll be your buddy because it's only $50.
Scoop him a
That's
dab.
And you're like, yeah, let's go.
what about this shit that I hear about fucking Barbie tonight?
Okay. Yeah. So check this out. No, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. No.
He needs a dab.
Okay, I got
But
him.
what are you fucking talking about?
Take those. Hang on. So remember when I brought up Barbie and y'all were talking that shit? Okay. So then I was like, hey, I actually want to go see the movie.
I wasn't.
So I
saying-
talked to Dan, and I'm pretty sure Dan has bought an entire row for the 9:15
He was
showing.
bluffing. There's no way.
And no one told me.
And we did tell you guys. 'cause
Nobody-
remember we were supposed to.
didn't.
Yes, because we were supposed. I'm gonna leak it. We were supposed to take mushrooms and go watch Barbie. That was the plan.
No one
What the
said
fuck?
that. No,
Yes,
no.
it was. That was the plan.
Let's
bro.
stop here.
Yeah, I'm telling you right
wanted
now, that
us
was the
to-
plan.
No, that was never the plan. For
That was
Barbie.
100%.
Wow.
No.
If
That was-
Dan, if you're out there, can you please call in and verify this? I think he bought the
Now you
rose.
gotta-
Allegedly.
He literally bought the rose. So I mean,
You know,
you can't tell me you don't want to go see that movie.
I saw it.
The Barbie movie.
You don't want
Ah,
to go see that movie.
shit. I'm not-
I actually don't. I'd rather wait until I could see
You
it.
didn't see
at the
Wolf of
lounge.
Wall Street?
I want to see it. Yeah, I saw that.
Is that comparable
Same
to the Barbie movie?
Oh my.
Right.
Same
That's
chick.
a
Wait,
random ass, like-
whoa, yeah, that
Same
was,
chick.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, what are
same
we,
chick.
like,
Yeah,
seeing movies
that
'cause of
makes
who's in it?
no. Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Clearly.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling's
Alright.
Ken.
Alright, we'll see. We'll
No,
see.
no, no, no. All right,
We'll
but
see.
I'm going to Barbie,
We'll
No.
see.
I'm glad you
with
are.
or without you.
Are we gonna get this? dad
Stop
scene
touching my
going?
blunt over there.
You should bring a kid with you so you don't look weird.
Are we? I think
Where's
we should.
Jenny? I thought she said
Let's.
she's
I think
gonna hold her
that.
down.
I think we should hype it up every other week.
Well, if someone's down to do it.
No, she's down, but she'll be down next week too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next week.
I think that we wait and we hype it up. Jenny's ready. She wants to beat Jerry, but I think we're gonna wait till next week.
Okay. Next.
I tell you what. We type
Who's the guest next week?
next week. Canna Planet.
Canna.
Okay,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
got Alex coming.
Let's get on
Alex
him.
from Canna Planet.
He is the owner of Canna Planet, and a lot has been said about Alex, and this guy is ready to talk about it.
Okay.
Like I'm saying this episode might get.
Is that the guy that did the Phoenix Suns thing?
No, that was what's his
I
name?
heard a lot of shit about him. Too.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's Canna Planet? What's the shit that's been talked?
Just you know,
The phone rang.
I'm gonna wait till he's here.
Thanks for
I'm gonna wait till
calling.
he's here. Hi, in Arizona. Who's this?
Yo, what it do? What it do?
Oh, what?
Oh, this is Dan, Mr. Barbie. Tell me you have a whole robot.
You're good.
What are we talking about? Talk to me.
The Barbie movie.
Talk to me,
Did we
sis.
not plan to go to the Barbie movie and get a whole entire row?
Still to be thing.
Yeah,
Did we buy
it's
the
still
row?
on.
It's still
Yeah.
on. I told you we're going to the Barbie movie tonight.
Bro, like when did
Oh,
you?
good
going to Barbie movie
thing.
tonight,
We
boys.
didn't miss it.
When
That's what
did
we're
you
doing.
ever say
Yeah.
that?
Bro, this was. You guys think I'm crazy?
No, you
This
are.
is like the lawyer.
You are
Dude,
crazy.
Oh, we
I call
100%. We planned it the other night after I got off work that night. Me, Gianni,
Stop
or not
shit.
Gianni, me, Holly, fucking laid back Jack.
So not Jason or Gianni.
You. Yeah, you guys were
Yeah.
You were there. Was
just
Jason
said
there or
I was.
I
not?
think Gianni was right there.
Thank you.
I definitely was not there though.
I didn't.
Barbie tonight.
I had no part of that.
said that to me, and I was not.
No,
there.
Jason wasn't there, but Gianni was there for sure.
I
He said
definitely
front row.
You just said I wasn't
for him,
though.
right?
So what is it?
Gianni
That's
said-
crazy. No.
Gianni said front row.
Front
See,
row,
now,
yeah. See?
now that's crazy you said that because no, I never said that.
Bro,
Front and center.
Okay.
You want front row view.
See?
Well, get down here. The wings are waiting for you boys, and we'll see you soon.
I told you. That's the man I told you.
That's the bait right there.
And he took care of it.
Okay.
We got wings and Barbie wings.
Hopefully he saves me some wings.
Damn, people calling in tonight. I like when people call in, by the way.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Another container. The depths.
A Dabs. Here you go. We're
Yeah,
taking
one.
Dabs finally. This is
Yeah,
great.
one.
Are you taking?
Oh my god. No, of course Jason has it.
Of course. What do you mean? I've been big dabbing, dude.
Bro, no you haven't.
No,
you literally hit that puff go
Jason
half
just
the
wants the
time.
bump.
My puff count is at like easily 4.
Hey, it was Turpy. It was good.
What did you say?
Now you're
Yeah.
now we're good.
Yeah.
I got my hit counts easy like 4, bro.
No, it's not. It's like 1, and maybe a
Alright.
point.
I'm
and a
taking one
half.
for Jason too.
We do have
Oh, see now people have to take. See, there you go.
we do have a little bit of time with the drafts tomorrow, right? Fantasy draft tomorrow.
Is it? Yes.
Fantasy
final
draft
race.
is tomorrow, right?
Yo, but we can't do what? Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, we can't do the race. I have to do blimp style on the race.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the main
you got
event
the
of the
best
evening.
race. Yeah.
The High in Arizona podcast race. Can you top last week's? I'm already start off and say,
Bro, I had someone come up to me. I don't know who it
last week's
was,
was retarded.
but they were like, "Yo, man, so like, yeah, that whole race last week, huh?" I was like, "Whoa." He's like, they said like it was like the craziest race ever. Oh hell yeah.
It was indeed the craziest race ever. There was back and forth,
It
back and
actually
forth.
was a pretty crazy
There's
race.
wildness.
And that's what was fucking funny about it is I had to admit that. I was like, well, yeah, it was actually a pretty crazy race, you know. And I was like thinking about it. I was like, they were going like neck and neck.
I literally watched the
No,
replay
it was
on
absolutely-
YouTube the next day just to watch the racing.
That's funny.
Oh, and hopefully I will have it live on YouTube.
At noon or at
Do you
12:30.
think I should just upload it right away and people can watch it whenever they want, or do you like the whole like
Premiering it live
premiere
on the
thing?
website?
That's what I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out what people like.
You're gonna do the blimp style now.
Yeah, so people know with the boost.
Oh my god. Now we're.
See, Murder wants to know if we're arguing about going to see Barbie for real. Yes, we are.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
I want to
let's
go
do it
see a
so
movie with the
I'm
boys,
fuck on-
and these
on-
guys don't want to. It's draft day tomorrow. The most
not
manly thing we
going.
could do before the NFL draft is go watch Barbie.
I don't know what his fixation is. Sorry.
Can we just go watch it?
Okay,
and
I'm
talk about it
getting
anymore?
in here. I'm getting in the race.
I agree with Jason. I'm not going.
I'm not
Oh, you
going,
guys can
yeah.
smoke a blunt at Aura together, but we can't go watch Barbie. I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
Definitely
Correct.
we could do that.
correct. That is actually yes the case right now. Is that
Actually,
What if we smoke
yes.
a blunt on the way to go see Barbie?
No.
In the Barbie movie.
In the Barbie movie?
okay?
I'm down.
I'll get kicked out
Probably
smoking a
get kicked out,
blunt.
but then that's what they want.
Yeah,
They
there
want
you
to get
go.
kicked out so they don't have
I'm
to watch
down
it.
for that.
You down to smoke a
Exactly. There
blunt?
you go. Now you figured
I'm
it
down
out.
to light up in the back of it.
No, you're not.
You're not.
Oh, absolutely down.
You take some dabs.
You think I'm capping?
Ladies and gentlemen, get into the race. Get into the race. Don't miss it. We got 1 minute before the race starts.
I'm in.
He's in. Oh, I gotta get in. Fuck.
I'm in. First
Wow.
blood, first
Everybody
blood of the
get in.
day.
Now you guys can get in. Okay. Oh, I'm in there.
I got a turbo car right here.
All right, minutes to get in it. So this is a race here,
Minute to
basically.
get in it. Are you
If
ready?
you're watching right now,
Oh, he's
just
got
hit
the-
race in your chat.
He's ready.
You're gonna have 2 boosts.
Don't waste your boost early,
Yeah,
folks.
make sure you wait, or just you got a little time limit. There's a little gap in between when you hit boost and when your car will actually boost. Keep that in mind. It's free to enter. Do your thing.
Yeah, some of y'all be amateur on the boost. Like as you're going around the curve, you hit the boost.
Whoa.
That's because like I wasn't setting them up for success.
Trying to drink a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
gotta do the blimp view.
I always forget
You
that
gotta do
C
the blimp view
murder
because you gotta remember they're seeing what we're
is
seeing.
clay.
By the way, I think some people actually have a steering wheel.
Me too.
Some people actually driving.
Yeah,
I don't know how,
I
but
agree
they
with
are.
that.
Like on Twitch and shit. If you're set up right, like done or some shit, I bet you he's got like.
All right, 10 seconds. Get in there. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
All right, here we go. I'm going blimp
Ladies
view.
and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's main event of the evening. The High in Arizona podcast race.
Right.
Are you
Hell
ready?
Yeah.
Are
Let's
you
go.
set? Get your bloods
there
rolled.
we go.
Get your dabs done. It's about time. Are we off? 3.
Oh, I'm
and
hitting
we
push
go.
right
We're
now.
going. It's off. We're off and we're already going. Here we go. What's going on here? We got Medicated Wookie coming out in first right off the bat. Dirty Horchata behind it. We got a big race for third, fourth, and fifth. Medicated Wookie and first blunt of the day. First blunt of the day made an appearance, but he's falling off pretty quick. All right, he's falling way down there. We got Smoking Fire 480. We got Gianni in first right now. Look at him. What is he smoking on?
Come again.
Arizona AZ Grow to smoke in second. 420 Queen J in third.
The homie.
Horchata fourth, fifth, and sixth. We got Pistol P in sixth. Big race going on here. Oh, look, we got a boost from 420 Queen. Goes all the way around. I think he fell off the track. Yeah, fell off the track though. Got back on though.
She's back on.
Now we have a first place.
She is back on.
We have a first place adjustment. Look at everyone falling off the track right there. Everyone, look at this.
Everybody.
This track is garbage. What's going on here? I'm just gonna boost for the hell of it. Boost this. Don't forget your boost.
Wow, where am I now?
I don't even know. 420 Queen is literally, she's got time to stop and grab a couple things on the way to the finish
at
line.
the gas station. I
She could literally swing by real quick, grab a blunt
There we
wrapper.
go. Now I see it.
Okay. Like literally. Like calm down, lady.
You know what?
Look at hitting all the fucking XLs up the ramp.
This is crazy.
Like what is she listening to right
now
now?
she's in the river.
Oh, look, I was talking
Now she's in the river.
talking too soon. Look at all
Here we
this.
go, here we
Everyone's
go.
falling off.
Oh,
Watch that ramp. That ramp's a death trap.
Oh,
That ramp is a death trap. Watch yourselves, folks. Go over it lightly. We're gonna have a change. Do we have a change, or is she still back on top? Look at that.
Wow.
Didn't even affect her. She's still in first.
This is.
I don't know. Here comes Dago. I think Dago's gonna take the
Dago is
lead.
coming, and then we got a crazy push in third and fourth.
Dago.
Oh,
Dago in
coming
the
up heavy
lead.
behind.
Oh no,
We got a
420.
crazy snake coming up here with a hard right at the end. Queen and Dago 1 and 2.
Oh, Dago got held up somewhere.
Yeah, slippery. That grass is no good.
Oh, here we go.
Look at she overcame that whole
Oh, look at
grass.
that. You can see the finish line.
Rebuilt the car and
this is
still
just
is in
not-
first.
You can see the
What
finish
music is she listening to? That's the real question.
And she takes
And there it is. Look at that. Wow.
Congratulations.
Not even a chance.
Wow, I grabbed.
Told you she could have stopped. Literally stopped, grabbed blow her ass and still won. She did. She went out in the river, caught a fish, and then went and look. I'm over here. I'm not even finish line yet.
I'm just hoping that I
I think
beat.
she pulled over, grabbed a fish, and then won the race. I think that's what happened.
You know what? Fish taco somewhere?
Yeah, fish taco.
There we
Okay.
go.
I ain't even placed top 10.
Yeah.
By the way, I heard Omai has some food for us out there, bro. You see
Really?
that
Wait,
plate?
is that?
See that plate Ted had?
Oh, jeez.
I've been over here upset that we haven't had it.
That's what it is when we're live like this. It does suck because if we weren't live, we're all right. Well, let's break real
Yeah,
quick
I think-
and yeah.
No, we
I think they're having more fun than we're having in here.
Sometimes,
Get out the whole
sometimes,
time. I don't want to hear
yeah, it
I
happens.
mean, we got one blunt. They took the rest of the week.
Oh, but it's turn up. It's turn up night, right? See, so I
Barbie night.
yeah, that's where it's funny because I don't know where that came from because otherwise, like normally our Tuesdays is like Maz and I get together and like
I got
yeah.
invited to
Oh,
that.
now he has
Exactly.
another
So
one.
now you're trying
How am I
to.
gonna go
You're
Barbie?
not pulling that shit
What if
to
we do
Barbie.
Now
Barbie?
he's
What if
exposing
what
himself
if
to
what
other
if turn up
shit.
night is at Barbie?
Wow.
What?
Turn up night at Barbie.
No.
I told you we're lighting up.
I know, dude. I'm lining up at Barbie, and I'm gonna say you fucking sold it to me.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
No.
say.
I'll take the punishment.
That's funny.
We had
All right, where did I come up in this right here? Where
Can we do another race? That was anti.
Wow, I fucking got.
We can give her some shit. Look, I want to bring some enchiladas for the
How
crew.
can you not
Wait,
win
never
your
mind. No
own
more
race,
race. She wants to bring. Look,
gotta-
she wants to bring enchiladas for the crew. The chick that just won. I want to bring some enchiladas for the crew.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right,
Bring
racing.
enchiladas, and I'll give you a gift.
All right, quick race. A minute to get in.
One race. All right, quick, hurry up, ladies and gentlemen. You thought there was only one main event, and there you were dead
Okay,
wrong.
you get unlimited. We can
There
just
is
race all
2
night,
main
shit.
events of the evening.
There it is.
This is the real main event of the evening, not the one I said prior.
Nope. Co-event.
I gotta get in.
You guys
there.
are.
Wow.
Better when you're on
I saw your
race,
name
though.
up there for a second,
When I
and then
don't?
it disappeared.
You better when you're on
Oh, exactly.
in the playoffs.
I actually got 12th that one.
You were on the couch before. You
saw
were
that?
on the couch like
This
week
guy,
5.
this guy popped up in the race and then disappeared, kind of like the Chargers in the playoffs. You know?
Wow.
And kind of like how you were
Whoa.
done in week 8.
Hey, at least they get there. The Cardinals win the last. I mean, Kurt Warner was the quarterback last time. They saw
last year,
the
no.
Grandma Rosin. Who was the winner last?
Queen 420. Go scroll down. 420 Queen J.
All right. Game. Grandma Rosin right there. So there we go. Get in it.
Where is it? Where is she?
Congrats,
Oh, right there.
congrats.
420 Queen MJ.
That's gonna be from Grow Science as well. Shout out to Grow Sciences for hooking us up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 10-second warning. Sorry, not 10 10 seconds. We have 5 seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to tonight's co-main event of the evening.
Right,
the second race. We're looking for some better drivers here. I don't know what the fuck happened last time, but you know, here we go. We're off.
I'm hitting the
Look at this. Look at this fucking whoop-de-whoop. Look at this curly Q right here. We got the.
There we go.
I hit the boost.
Easy go. Oh, what is that?
Good move. What
just happened?
that was. That was a
We
great
got
move.
the gas pump attendant in first.
Gas-
Cowboy in second.
wow.
There you go,
Big dog.
Oh, 420 Queens.
Everyone
My
just
car's good
crashed.
enough. I'm back here again.
Everyone crashed.
This is bullshit.
This is unreal.
This is some fun.
Look at this fucking
Where
map.
am I?
Look at
Look
that.
at Pistol Pete.
It looks like a curl. I fell into the brain.
Look at this. Everybody's struggling to get up.
No. Wow.
We
Gas
got the
pump.
gas pump
Hit me with the
attendant.
boost.
He's
We got
gonna walk
glass
away.
Frat, and then we got Pistol Pete.
That's
He's walking away with this right
Who's walking
now.
away with it?
Pistol P.
Look at you. Look at you.
Oh, glass pump.
Look
My
at
bad.
you. You're fucking
Yeah, but
me
look,
up,
we got.
Get out of
Oh
my
my
face,
God.
fool.
Bro.
Get out of my
what the
face.
hell?
Right now, we
Away
got
from me. Look
boost.
at me
I
and
still
Jason.
have my fucking boost.
Yeah, go zoom in on that race right
No,
there.
no, this is ridiculous. Get out of my way. Thank you. Bye.
Dirty
Bye.
tactics. Dirty
Where's
tactics
that?
by
I'm in
him.
seventh, bro. I'm
Dirty
coming, you guys.
tactics.
Okay, there we
Per
go.
usual.
Gas
I
pump.
just boosted.
Oh,
Gas pump's
my
off.
goodness.
Now it's glass frat.
We need like some more obstacles in this one.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
I
That
don't
was
know what's going on right now.
utter bullshit.
Richie's got a code.
Look at-
that he
Where,
can, like,
where's the fucking
appear
chat,
at the
dude?
front.
Oh,
Last
We
time
have
we did
glass
that.
frat, and we got Pistol
Go for
P
that
in
code.
here.
Come on, Jay.
420 Queen is back.
Glass Frat, Pistol P, 420 Queen, first, second, third. I'm in fourth. Let's get it. I'm coming for you
I
guys.
bet you. I bet
Let's
you.
go.
beat
I
Jason
don't even
in
know.
this race tonight.
I'm gonna
No.
win this race.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna win this
beat
race.
him. I'm beating
Look
him.
at this like loop-de-loop we got
Come
going on
on,
here.
come on. You got this.
Dude, look at where are you at, dog?
Don't worry about where I'm at.
You're nowhere, dude. You're in the
I'm in
back.
fourth.
Where are you?
Dude,
Literally
oh, look
fourth.
at way in front of you.
What is happening?
Like, you guys don't even know. I'm about to win this race.
Look,
right
look,
now.
he's not even
You're
like,
so
he
booed,
hit
dude.
that.
Oh, look at this. It's this close.
Can't even hit
We
the
got Glass Frat. Oh, it's very close
Frat
right
is
here.
gonna
Yeah.
take it.
Glass Frat's gonna
Good
take
job.
the second.
There we
A
go.
little bit, though.
Glass
You're
Frat
pushing
came
back
in
there.
We'll see.
Pistol P second.
We'll see.
I bet you.
Look at 420 Queen ended up in fifth. Good car tonight. Good car. Ended up
do you
in
go,
fourth. First
Gas
and
Pump?
fourth. Shout out your pit crew.
Shout out to Glass Frat. Got himself some chocolates from Grow Science.
Chocolates?
That's right.
Are you talking about the truffle ones or
I'm
the
talking about
chocolate
the
bar?
chocolate, baby. I don't even know, but chocolate.
We'll see you
The
soon.
chocolate, the Mexican hot chocolate,
Look
chocolate
at-
bar from Grow.
Oh my God. Again?
I didn't even have this in top 10, bro.
Because your car is
It's out of here. I don't even want to watch this.
Oh my God.
Whose idea was it to have a second race? That was terrible.
That was a terrible idea. Well, that was the episode, episode 60. Shout out to the sponsors. Get out there to Lunchbox. You know, they're gonna be out there doing more. We'll be in the Grow, checking them out. Lots coming up with them. Grow Sciences. Thank you all for the giveaways. Loved it. Lots of them coming. And again, they are launching at True Leave on Friday, or Harvest True Leave. We got Sweetos, who I guess has loaded it up over there at the
We got Wing
lounge.
Save.
So, shout out to those
Because Dan's the man, we got Wing Save. I told
Yeah.
you.
Drip, love you guys. Thank you for the shout out. The weed, we smoked it tonight and loving it.
Shout out Phoenix.
Alien Labs, Ted coming through, right?
to Ted.
Yes, that was tough as fuck right there. Connected, Leafers, Good Grease, Never Low, True Infusion, Canna Planet, High Lounge, Arizona Cheapers, and then you guys for watching. Another steady audience in here the whole time, showing love, asking questions, keeping it 100. So, and our guest tonight kicked it down throughout the night. Appreciate it. We can't even see it. Let me fucking fix that real quick. Yeah.
Najecta said no dab. We're doing next week. Next week, Najecta.
For sure.
Next week.
Next week is going
Gotta
down.
give it a rest. The nail is weak.
Yeah. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. This episode will be live tomorrow at 12:30. We'll all get a chance to watch it after my man does. We'll be back here, same channel, Bat Channel. And next week's crazy. We're gonna have Canna Planet in here. Alex, he's gonna be talking that shit, answering some questions.
Yes,
So,
okay.
get ready. Marijuana. Drop a link in the chat if you want to hear anything. But peace out and stay high.
Thanks for tuning in.
Marijuana.